never slow up, no I don't take shit. Got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, like a roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is tactical. Represent what you go, make yourself unstoppable. You're irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing the dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
And we're live. How's everybody doing this evening? Y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to. Somebody wanted them blogs, but I'm having a hard time finding. Their account. Hey, K-Fam. Thanks for coming by this evening. Yeah, I tell you what, somebody said there was something to get popping with something about down with the wall. They're taking down the wall, and they're putting the actions of a few key certain individuals on display because they always like to hide their stuff. Not all, but a good chunk of it. They like to put it behind a wall, and the walls come down. Yeah, it's what I heard. Man, like somebody must have pissed somebody off. Okay, I can't. The person's not even on my block list. I just went through the whole thing. I can't. They might have to wait till I can get their URL or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Z? You want to come up here and say that? You want to come up here and say that? You keep saying that. But I don't think you know or understand that that doesn't mean what you think it means in the context of me, boy. Because it ain't got no meaning. That's alright. You keep sitting down there in the chat saying that bullshit. You ain't got the balls to come up and face me. Because you know you'll lose. It's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing good. No, they ain't. I ain't even just blocking. He keeps saying stuff like that, though, and, no, he's never gonna fall off. Never. He's got something to think he's got to prove. I just almost would, react to what he's doing. Although I wanted to maybe react to something else because I thought it was interesting. I don't really watch this channel a whole lot. Somebody told me about it, and they told me there was some stuff going on and some trouble in paradise. Looks like somebody might have finally come out to basically let other people know that they're not actually their friend at all. They never was. See, Paula has been thinking that Ghost is her friend, and I don't know. I think that after you hear some of the stuff that I could play for you.
Good morning, y'all. What's up with my fellow degenerates? I'm having a great day. I had to come and start my own live because people wanted to be little bitches and time me out. Sure, did
How the hell am I able to hear that?
Time me out, you dumb cunt. Bitch, I don't ever say your name because you ain't worth my motherfucking time.
This person starts right off into it.
So now, I'm gonna go back to being nice Cassie because I don't like mean Cassie.
I'll be right back.
Good morning, y'all. What's up with my fellow degenerates? I'm having a great day. I had to come and start my own live because people wanted to be little bitches and time me out. Sure, did I hurt your feelings and you had to time me out, you dumb cunt. Bitch, I don't ever say your name because you ain't worth my motherfucking time, you stupid fucking
okay, now I'm not.
So there's that. So now, I'm gonna go back to being nice Cassie because I don't like mean Cassie.
Oh, now I am hearing double.
Y'all, it's hot as hell here. Like hot as hell here. This summer's gonna fucking suck. Why y'all hiding in the bush and typing chat? What, you scared? Oh, y'all scared to type in my chat. That's
Alright,
okay.
I don't understand what the hell's going on.
It's for y'all.
I will drop the link. I don't know what's going on with my crap. Alright, we don't hear nothing now. Nothing at all. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if it's just me or y'all too, but I was hearing double. Like echo. I could not figure it out to save me. Let's try it again.
Up, girl. I haven't seen you in forever, Stephanie. So this must.
She's been hyping up. You know, you got
I will be there. I will be there with bells on. JM knows that.
I just want to see how he reacted when they came to the door, or wherever they got him, whether it was a gas station or whatever. But
Good morning, Jen. Love you.
But yeah, Cassie, I've never wanted you to be upset, and I've tried to explain this to you in the past when you spoke in the past. But it's when you give reactions that I want to pour it on thicker. You know that.
Yeah, I know. And that's fine. Like. About nails all of a sudden. Paula account and called you all kinds of names, and you called me crying saying how bad I hurt you because we're supposed to be friends, and I apologized to her. I apologized to her in private.
Okay, how are we able to hear that?
You said all this shit to Stu Dillon, and I ain't supposed to be mad, and then you want to fucking play my videos and shit on your live.
I don't know how. Hold on, guys. I figured it out. I don't know how in the world this audio. It was playing the audio. That's crazy, bro. All right, y'all. I got it figured out now. I'm sorry. There's always got to be a new problem that you don't expect happening. It's because my extra thing I have up there. It was causing an echo. I didn't even have anything going. Like, I didn't have another tab open or anything, but somehow it's playing through there. I don't know. It's weird.
So confusing of that text message for her, unless she's just like.
All right, so what we a good old MC, and boy, they're gonna say a mouthful, y'all, and I'm wanting to react to it. So let's get into it. Finally.
No, Paula's no one's friend, by the way. I'll let y'all know that. Paula's not friends with anyone.
Oh, a little too low. Try and turn it down.
Yeah, Paula believed she was going to make you into her content, which she wasn't. Like, if anyone did, it was me. And I had Paula twice that of my channel appearances with you. just so everyone could get a good laugh out of it, you know? And we all did. But Paula has done none of the work. She really has no right covering anyone because she's not even a fucking troll. She's a locale. She may think she's a troll, but she's far.
Oh, do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Trouble in paradise? No, thank you. I don't check emails from trolls. No, thank you. Do y'all hear that? We got a little trouble in paradise, y'all. We got ghosts and shadows. Now think about this. This is somebody who Paula went out of her way whenever she was pretending to be cool and reformed that I bought into. And people, we got to stop calling that buddy troll or whatever. It's not a troll. Acting like a dirtbag, pretending to be a human being, a decent human being, just so later on you can go, hee hee hee, I was never being decent towards you. I always hated you. Hee 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 hee. That's some scummy stuff. And if that's the only way you control, then just admit it that there's no other way you can get to somebody without lying to them. Okay, so now they're trying to say people can't hear it. We'll check. You can't hear anything right now because I freaking paused it. Yeah, I just listened for myself, and you can hear everything. You know, who are you trying to fool? You know, I mean, who? I mean, is that supposed to be a troll too? Oh, I said that nobody could hear anything, and he checked it, and he realized that you could hear it. Oh, such a good troll. I mean, are you kidding me? That's supposed to be a troll. Somebody's gonna go and brag about the fact that they was just able to say, "Oh, we can't hear anything." Get out of here! Ain't nobody checking their emails.
And then again, one of those
You hear
things
that?
she just needs to know.
I hear it.
No, I'm over here in my lane and she can gladly stay over in her lane. That's for damn sure.
Damn! Whoa! Look like Miss Cassie setting the boundaries out for Paula.
More than she already has. She's been taking a beating on here, and
Uh-oh.
She must.
And Ghost sits there and says, "Well, she already has. She's been taking a beating on here." Dang, that's kind of harsh. Imagine giving your loyalty, letting you come on your panel any day you want, letting you come up there to give, mess with Square, get Square into an argument or an MC, to have them to come up over here and basically run you and your name down into the dirt. So did they buddy troll Paula, or did they do Paula wrong? Yeah, y'all tell me what you think.
Joy, I mean, after all, she was my cannon fodder bitch.
He said, I'm gonna replay that. He said, quote, "She was cannon fodder bitch."
Even longer than that. I mean, Paula, it wasn't you who wrecked Brookie and the Cupcake Crew. It was the past few months. Shit, even.
Hold on. We're gonna take a pause there. But if y'all heard what that was just then, he said that she's been my cannon fodder bitch. We're gonna take a break just there for just a second. We talk about this, break this down. I mean, where do I even? Oh, that's kind of tough. Where do I even start with that? Something like that. mean, you could say it's ungrateful. I definitely would say it's ungrateful. All the time she opened up her panel to him. I mean, I gotta be. I mean, be honest. I'd feel a little bit stupid myself. I'd be like, holy crap. How did I not see that? You know? I mean, okay, well, I'll adjust that. Actually, my computer is actually having to do something right now. That's why I've chosen to pause the video for now. While it does that till it gets done, I'll look back at it and readjust it. Appreciate you letting me know that, K-Fan. Guys, 1 second. I need to put the stream on hold for just a second. There it is. I'll tell you what, one thing I hate more than anything is losing crap. You know what I mean, Brownie? Brownie don't like it when he loses a piece of, what is it? Sometimes you'll lose a bison bite, and I'll have to help you get it out from under in the couch, in between the couches. And what else? Oh, he misplaces one of his chew toys, his favorite chew toys. He'll play with it, and when he gets done, it'll be like underneath something, and then he can't find it, and he'll come to me, and he'll look at me, and he'll be like, and if he don't say anything at first, I might not get it. So then he nudges me, and he goes, "Oh," and I'm like, "What is it?" And sometimes I might even check his food at first. I'm like, you need water or something? I check. No, he's good. And then finally it dawns on me. I'm like, oh, you're looking for your duck. He's got this little duck he just absolutely is in love with. And you try to take it from it. Like, he knows how to play fetch and drop stuff that you want him to drop. Not the duck. Nope, he will not drop that duck. Will you, buddy? Nope. Say it's my duck. Alright, you guys, the computer's getting back to where I can use it. I think it is insane, though. And this is the type of people, I mean, you know, do this stuff. And if anyone wonders why we're streaming kind of like these late streams, will be where if we cover, if this isn't the type of topic you want to get into or be in chat, I completely understand. We'll be covering like basically anything late night we'll have to deal with. It may be either regular content or it may have something to do with the trolls and stuff. But during the day, you know, if you catch me during the day or in the morning streaming ever, you don't have to worry about this being the topic. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day about, you know, I'm going to have to limit because it's easy to get in the habit of, you know, making irrelevant stuff ultimately relevant. We don't want to do that. Not all the time. I mean, this is mostly irrelevant too, but I thought it was a good example of how, you know, people are so easy and ready and willing to pretend, lie to your face, say one thing, and ultimately, though, the whole time, they mean a complete another. And you don't want to be around people like that. I most certainly don't, Let's see. What is you, Bubba? What you doing? There's the other folder. All right, and there's that. All right, let's get this back on. Pull that back up. Mute that. There we go.
Good morning, y'all. What's up with my fellow degenerates? I'm having a great day.
That's a pretty good word to describe yourself, fellow degenerates. That's a pretty good word, though.
So this message that she's talking about is that I text her and was like, look, when I had my breakdown over that Pick Me Paula account and called you all kind of names and you called me crying saying how bad I hurt you because we're supposed to be friends, and I apologized to her. I apologized to her in private and I apologized to her in fucking public. And I was like, but you said all this shit to Sue Dillon and I ain't supposed to be mad, and then you want to fucking...
Is that coming across all right, K-Fam? Just wanting to double check and be sure. Is that coming through all right, buddy? Yeah, right?
Like, I'm done dealing with you. Don't deal with me. I won't deal with you. That's
exactly right.
I don't know what was so confusing of that text message for her. Unless she's just like illiterate. I don't know. I don't get it. No, Paula's no one's friend, by the way. I'll let you know that. Paula's not friends with anyone. She's a user of people. She is not a friend to people.
Oh, dang. You hear that? She is a user. She is not a friend among people. Dang, Paula. I mean, I guess this was a trash Paula day, and day for Ghost and MC to come out and be like, yep, breaking news, Paula. We never liked you the whole time.
Here it is.
Yeah. Paula believed she was going to make you into her content, which she wasn't. If anyone was me, and I say stuff of my personal experiences with you, just so everyone get a good laugh out of it, And we all did. But Paula has done none of the work. She really has no right covering anyone because she's not even a fucking troll. She's a locale. She may think she's a troll, but she's far from it. And then again, one of those things where she just needs to know her place.
Well,
dang, you just need to know your place.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah, well, Paula's just going to have to feel a little suffering. That's all. More than she already has. She's been taking a beating on here. And she must...
He talked about more suffering coming her way, more than she already has, and she's already taken a beat down on here. I mean, imagine that your sole time on YouTube is spent doing this right here. Well, I got to try to I got to really put on a performance this show. 'Cause I want to get, Paula, whoever, so and so, scared in their boots. And some of you might be wondering, why are you covering this? Who is Paula? Like, what's she do to you? Oh, she just randomly always takes my content, reacts to. She even had the nerve to be reacting to me confronting that freaking cockfairy Jim Terry over here, and had the nerve to say he didn't ask permission. See, Jules did, so that's why she was able to do her live and everything. He didn't ask for permission. While she's sitting there playing the same thing. Hey, Paula, did you happen to ask Jim Terry for permission before you did that reaction that early in the morning? And don't even say yes. Don't even say yes. Don't even try to say yes. Like, he might give you permission now if Jules go to him and, Jules tells him, oh, you're cool and all. But really, since when do you ask for permission to react to anything or take it and make it yours? None of you people do. And you're going to sit there and have the nerve to say, I didn't ask for permission? I'm sorry, but fair use doctrine, as you all well know and do, doesn't state anything about asking for permission. It states
Joy. I mean, after all, she was my cannon fodder bitch for.
Ooh, listen to that.
Here, and she must enjoy it. I mean, after all, she was my cannon fodder bitch for taking a beating on here, and she must enjoy it. I mean, after all, she was my cannon fodder bitch for taking a beating on here. She must enjoy it. I mean, after all, she was my cannon fodder bitch for the past few months. Shit.
Ooh-wee. Boy, that's some smoke right there. Woo! We're smoking. Hold on, somebody get the fire extinguisher. We gotta put Pauletta out. She over here on fire, y'all. Good God. Ooh, burn, man. Burn. That's gotta be one big burn. Sitting there thinking, how this yo. I mean, you know what though? I almost would call it just desserts because it's the exact same thing he did to me. This guy went around talking about, oh, workyverse, you're so wrong, and doxing, some of the earliest people like Fusion and stuff, and saying, oh, Square, you know, you'll be all right. Just make sure you try to keep doing this and not doing that. So I'm thinking like, hey, I got somebody that sees what's going on, calling it out. I didn't never ask him to. I ain't never go to Ghost and say, would you put on this alter ego and pretend to be calling these people out, exposing them, just so later on he could turn around and one day after he fake befriends me, gets access to some social media stuff and whatnot, he puts it out. Is that really a troll, or is that just, basically befriending somebody for the express purpose of fucking them later? I mean, because anybody could do that. Anybody can be nice and pretend to be somebody's friend just with the plan of later on screwing them over. I mean, I don't think there's a real big trolling talent related to such, but that's just my opinion.
Even longer than that. I mean, Paula, it wasn't you who wrecked Brookie and the Cupcake Crew. It was me. It wasn't you taking all these shots at the Workyverse. It was me. You just took all the heat for it, and I loved it. And I can easily find you a replacement, just like that.
I mean, you talk about somebody that's got no shame at all. You taking all the heat for what I do, and I loved every minute of it. I sure did. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. He's, I mean, this is the same weirdo that went to Miss Bambi's. Went to Miss Bambi's, took graveyard flowers there, along with the note, and then ran off. Trying to, worry Miss Bambi almost. Just like he's trying to psych and get Miss Paula. Oh, and I'm sure this triggered her. She can say it didn't, but you know it did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, this person's live uncovering is not really a troll per se, but um, I think Ghost and them went over here expecting, because this channel's not watched and not really usually a troll channel, that they might be able to get over here and, not everybody would catch it. And somebody ended up telling me about it, and that is why I have it. That's why I'm going over it. Um, you know. Oh, yeah, it definitely triggered it. Yeah. And, I mean, it's just, this is a rare one of those instances where trolls get up on panel and they talk plain and they expose themselves and what they just did to somebody. And this is such a good example and teaching moment to have up here for people to look at. And so they can't say, well, I had no idea people were like that or doing stuff like that. Well, if you watch the stream, you would. I mean, they pretty much spell it out for you, plain as day. So sit back and relax, take some notes.
We can get the content flowing somewhere else.
See, now he wants. See, now he's got plans, and he's got another target, another unsuspecting person. Probably not. I bet it's somebody that's not really too embroidered. They might be new around this algorithm and stuff. And so whoever he has his sights on, just know wherever a Ghost ends up, if it's on a panel with somebody and they think they're buds with Ghost, they're not. This guy does not make friends with anybody. If he friends with somebody, by now he would have been doxxed. Because every person he befriends or people he befriends, he just pretends to use them until he doesn't need them anymore. Once he doesn't need them anymore, he's surefire on that. Then, if he wants to and thinks it'll be a good bit of fun, he will drop everything you've ever changed or collabed with him on if it suits his goal.
I really do. It's just a matter if Paula wants to continue her disobedience.
Listen to that.
I already know how this.
Disobedience.
Once leaves her ass in the fucking ditch, and they go to the new spot where the new operations will take place, she's gonna be begging for Ghosts and gonna be like, "I'm so sorry, Ghost." Even yesterday, she was just like, "Oh, I know, Ghost. He just does it for the show. We love him." And, she doesn't want that attention taken away from her, but we easily said, "Please, Paula."
I cannot believe this.
She wanted, oh, well, I can't figure out why you would have sent me that message when I was live, blah, blah, blah. Because you're always live. When ain't you live? I'm just over it. What's up, so? What's up? Meg, what's up? Moby King, what's up?
Damn, hit that link. I need to talk to you about something.
Are you demanding that he fix the link? Because I don't think he'll fix the link.
Okay, fam, these guys have done so much stuff, and you know, it's a piece with a lot of it, which you've got to. I mean, otherwise you'll just, you know, keep running circles. But
Yeah. And then there was a nice little headbutt competition. It was nice. It was nice. A messy morning, but you know,
Yeah, I mean, hey,
there'll be more.
you know, I'm at the point now where like I ain't
see,
gonna hold back on what I say. I'm just not
the
gonna
thing
do it.
about this right here is, even though when they done it, they thought it was a good idea. They thought it was a good idea to do this at the time.
My mouth got no motherfucking filter. It ain't.
Sorry about that. My stuff's freezing up a little bit. But anyways, they thought this was a good idea at the time when they did it. They just didn't realize that certain people might catch wind of it, decide to show it as an example and to air it. Because I promise you, I started to play this on a different stream, so they didn't know I had it, and it disappeared. It disappeared off YouTube, like, that. Just in case I didn't have it and I was playing it off YouTube. Because in the old days, I play stuff off YouTube. And I don't make that rookie mistake anymore. Now I make sure I have the stuff to where nobody can take it away from me if I'm choosing to react to it. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, it's comical. It's comical.
Say that Paula timed me out. I said Shar timed me out. Clean out your ears.
Uh-oh.
Already timed out. I mean, most of the people that rock with me are mods in our chat. So.
See, even Sly is now like, F Paula and all this. She finally met Paula here a while back. But Sly was over there acting like a friend too. That's all these people know how to do, is pretend to be fake, and they call it trolling. Oh, I pretended to be fake to somebody. I trolled them. Come on.
That goes to Paula's on a regular basis. This is even a question for you, Becky G. How many times has she let MC up on her panel and he has porn bombed her? I can count about 6 times. Now. Hey, Meg, love you, honey. So anybody else got a guesstimate on that? I can count like 6 times that he's porn bombed her, but she still lets him up with no banner.
Exactly, K-Fam.
Right, Cassie.
MC, I will never let you on my panel, so get out of the back, go home, try again. There's no white flag being waved between you and me. We're not going to be friends, so stop it. And quit putting messages in my back chat, MC. Go back to Paula.
Let him up for a second. It's not like he supports Paula.
Look how quick this will happen. Look how quick he'll get her to change her mind. Watch this. Oh, watch this. She's gonna let him straight on up, and he's gonna run his mouth. And just like she said, I don't know why Miss Paula let him up. He porn bombed her like 6 times every time he came up, just about. Because the stuff that she likes to say about me, like, oh, he's desperate for friends, blah, blah, blah. She's speaking about herself. Oh, sure, MC. Let's hear the truth from you. This will be funny.
True, MC. So.
Well, a lot of what you said about me hasn't been true either, Cassie. I mean, you've gone around and said you knew that phone call was recorded the whole time and you knew it was me. But if you listen to the recording on Troll Cow News Radio, you hear you say I'm Fusion. So
yeah,
listen to him plug Bird's BS. If you hear this recording on Troll Cow News, if you hear the recording on Troll Cow News, it'll clear it all right up.
What, do you think I'm a moron that I not realize that you're recording the fucking call?
And that's
why I don't answer the phone, just like
He's like, if you go listen to the real recording on Trocal, it's not edited or clipped at all. We promise. It'll clear the whole thing right on up. Yeah, go get your news from two big twin hog sisters that like to every week focus on some younger guy. They don't even really know that they just ran around with a little bit on YouTube and used him for views, pretend to be his friend. Yeah, they every week call him a predator, even though he's got no convictions or anything like that, or any report, real evidence to corroborate it. But hey, trust me, they're the place to get your information and news from. You got nothing to worry about. Yeah, sure. I got a bridge to tell you too.
I was on Paula's panel and I didn't answer your call. Just like every time you call me, I ignore it. I am never going to answer your call. So you're wasting your time by calling my phone. You know, I don't know what you want from me, darling.
I'm just explaining to you that you're telling mistruths and well, or your own version of reality, perhaps. So,
your own version of reality.
And whatever I wanted to discuss and handle, we did it behind the scenes. Keeping it real, like you said, with Paula.
Keeping it real, like you said. Do y'all see the condescending tone coming from this guy? Every time he speaks, it sounds condescending. Keeping it real, like you say.
Tell these stories on Brooke's panel.
I came back and say shit to Paula and left, dude. Like, I don't get it.
I'm just saying,
I don't get it with
some people, and I don't know why.
Why go back over to Paula's and go porn bomber again, because like
you're smart. You use the blocker.
Yeah,
because
you know how you are.
Because these people know what time it takes and effort it takes to build a YouTube channel. And so by doing that, you know, they're hoping each time, one of the times they do it, that enough people will report it and it'll get through the system so quick and catch on YouTube's end that your channel will be struck down immediately. You don't think like you do a live and start playing a porn clip. That porn clip may be 1 minute 30 seconds long. That clip will not play a full 60 seconds on YouTube. By the time, if it even gets to a full 60 seconds, by the time it hits 59 seconds and almost 60, it will be shut down. I don't even think it'll get up to 59 seconds. I mean, to be honest, like you play that stuff uninterrupted for just a small smidgen of amount of the time on a live, and that is a great way to get a channel struck down immediately. No 3 strikes, just one time, boom, porn bomb, boom, channel gone. And that's why they're doing it. That's why Jim Ferry tried it on this channel. Because he doesn't want this to be another channel he's got to think and worry about of reacting to him being a jackass.
JM's my friend.
Oh yeah, JM's my friend, y'all.
Been hyped up. You know, he's getting that.
I will be there with bells on. JM knows that.
They're currently talking about footage of Books for Moses being arrested, and I would think that Bird and Troll Cow News wouldn't appreciate MC talking about wanting to see their boy Books get arrested.
But yeah, Kathy, I've never wanted you.
Oh, what do you know? AD came up. AD wants to chat, I think.
That
AD. Now, before I let you up, AD, like, I want to acknowledge that I'm about to be letting somebody up who has repeatedly called me the P word based on nothing. Nothing. One day streaming, they see a picture from my Facebook photo albums. You know, like a preview of it when you're on the actual albums page. Damn it, why won't this fucking thing mute? Oh, he ran away. Oh, poor AD didn't get let up quick enough. He wants to be let up right this moment.
She's a gullah cat.
Isn't there something bigger than a bull? She's a gullah burger. The post life of a bull.
Yeah,
Right?
well, if you don't get that,
This shit sucks. I tell you, I just started doing this. For some reason, this has got a little bit of a hang up, a lag. Whenever I hit mute on that to talk, it wants to keep having it unmute for some reason. So I'm just gonna remove it from stage. But then again, that'd be a problem in and of itself. Hold on. I swear. I thought StreamYard was better than this other alternative, but whenever it does stuff like this, I don't know, it has me second guessing. Oh, AD's back now. Now maybe I can finish with what I was saying before I let him up, because see, this isn't like, if you want to come up here and talk to me, AD, you got to at least let me give an intro on who you are and everything, you know. Anyways, this is the guy that has Annie leaves again. You know, I'm over it. I'll just cover it.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna remove that. All right, now we got that to where it's working, so I can just do that.
Gotcha.
Because for some reason it don't freeze up when I do that. Yeah, and then spread all around you guys.
Monopoly man asked you a question. I said it for you, Becky, since he did it. I love you, girl.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss? Is MC
All
still
of them call him. All of them call him the Monopoly Man because I started calling him the Monopoly Man. That's what's kind of funny.
That I guess
I think that that's what's really funny is a lot of the stuff people refer to and go by around these channels and this specific, unique algorithm and stuff. They will go by and refer and use the names of stuff that I literally like that one right there, Monopoly Man. Who the hell do you think called him that first? Me.
fighter battles over
Yeah, but and it's just so funny that they still think that's a trendy thing, a funny thing to say. I think when they first said it, there was like a laughter, like, can you imagine they called him that, like, dummy? But no. People took a second look later on. They're like, he kind of really does look like that guy. If you just gave him a monocle and a freaking, put the little suit on him, shit, he'd look exactly like him. That's exactly why I said it. Like, I didn't call him that just to pick something random.
She must have really needed Red Dog's $2 super stickers every day.
That's exactly it, Miss Stella. They want them to lose everything they work for. They I don't know, just regular stuff, regular type of content, them doing stuff that might have to do with something other than messing with people. It just doesn't get them excited, or it doesn't give them the rush of dopamine that they're used to getting from that other toxic, negative content that they call content.
She giggled when
So their brain is like literally hardwired to it by now. Just like it's neuroplasticity. That's what it all boils down to. Neuro-linguistic programming. neuroplasticity, which basically has to do, I mean, the neural pathways in the brain is how those connections and stuff are formed. All right, you actually coming up this time, AD? I'm bringing him up. Fuck it.
Angela Fender saw that bullshit. She even
oh,
like she's just
AD?
she's not even being honest about it. She could have
Hello?
said, "Oh, I think Cassie's a grifter." That's all you had to say.
Hello, AD. Hello. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times.
It really doesn't bother me, but the fact is that
Going 4 times.
over a year, when that's how you actually really viewed and felt about
You got some connection issue or something. You might need to work that out.
I'm that, and this, that, the third. Then why'd you even want to rock with me? Why'd you come to me and say, hey, instead of doing your own morning line?
Oh, dude is like not talking at all. Hello? Man, I'd be a couple things I'd like to ask you. You know, like, why do you do shit? I don't even know where stuff. I know you're backstage. I'm not an idiot. You're on stage, actually. Yeah, you're on stage, actually, dumbass. Still, you know, like I don't know how you think this is a troll, like just sitting up on stage and not saying anything, but whatever. Dang, Miss Cassie is automatically now officially a bigot of trans people, y'all, and so it is. So, dang, Miss Cassie, I don't know how that's gonna work. You can't talk. You're backstage, bruh. Well, unless there's something wrong with my software, like you're highlighted blue and on the damn stage. Like I'm not gonna pull down the banner to you, but I guarantee if I took down this banner, you'd be on stage. Bro, he's still saying that he's not pulled up. Like, bro, I'm gonna screenshot this right now where it says remove from stage and you're backstage. Hold on. And you're on stage. I'm gonna click remove from stage, all right? All right, now you're not highlighted. Now I'm gonna re-click and it says add to stage. And I'm gonna click, I'm gonna add
now
you to
I'm
stage.
on stage, you fucking
and
idiot.
now you're
dude.
added to the stage.
God, you're an idiot, dude. I've been sitting back
You're
there the
like
whole
legit
time.
added to the stage now. You're pulled up, you're up here.
And
you
now
can
you
talk.
can hear me.
You're not muted.
And you can hear
It
me,
says
right?
kick and ban, and I haven't done any of them. I'm gonna take pictures of them just every so often while you're still up here. Because
Get
you're not
your
gonna say, oh, he
shit.
didn't bring me up. Like, dude, I don't know why you're pretending you can't talk. You're up here.
Now I'm up here.
See, when I pull up the little media player, it comes right up
Now,
and then it goes
now
back
I'm
down.
up here.
Watch.
Now I'm up here. Dude,
All
are
right,
you
you see, you hear
fucking
that?
retarded?
So I know how to pull shit up and down. You're up on stage
Now I
right
am.
now.
Are you dumb, dude?
That's why I think it's funny. Like he thinks somehow that this is a trope. You can hear him. Well, I don't know why I can't hear him. He finally just now left again. He's acting like he's not up on the stage, but I'm bringing him up, and I don't hear him at all. The fact is, I mean, he's called me what he's called me, and he's got no justification for it. That's the bottom line. I mean, really, that's all there is to it.
Want to hear it any morning. Yes. All he does is talk nonstop with filler words so that nobody else can be heard. Exactly. He thinks people don't know what filter words are.
I don't know why. So y'all could hear him, but I couldn't hear him. Is that what I'm getting? I don't know what the fuck is going on with this damn StreamYard crap. Because I know I was bringing him up on stage. And if this is just some joke by him, like, it's just supposed to be some joke, I mean, it's pretty stupid and lame. I mean,
Yeah, she didn't even know her name while defending her. Ha ha, come on, yeah, no.
why does he keep bringing that up?
Weird. Birdo is weird, I'll give you that, Hellbilly. He's out there, I'll tell you what. Nothing wrong with him. And he still calls her Paula. Every time he's on her panel, that's what he calls her. The last time I checked, Paula's name was Paula.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all why I couldn't hear him. Doesn't make a lick of sense. I'm gonna come out of the stage and come back in just to see if that maybe fixes whatever's going on. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I don't know what in the world was the problem. But I've come out and come back in, and I'm not even on. I went ahead and got off my phone because I mean I don't know why it's wanting. Every now and then crap will happen like this, and of course it messes everything up. But I guess we'll get back to what we was reacting to. Um, he's more than welcome to come back up if he wants to, because there's no way in hell I wouldn't be able to hear him now. But when he tried to come up, I was outside. Here he is. Hello?
Are you fucking retarded?
No, I'm not. It's called StreamYard. It's called technical difficulties. I can't do anything about it. I can hear you now. So that goes to show you what was the problem.
I just came to plug my new country rap news show. Check out Country Rap News with AD.
What's it going to be about?
I'll give you one guess, dude.
Okay, country rap news.
You definitely rode the short bus, huh?
No, I
What
was
do you
fucking
think
with
it's
you.
gonna be about, dude?
I was fucking with you. Are you trying to compete with Triple T?
Oh, it ain't no competition. He's a reaction show.
He does country rap news, don't he?
I don't think so. Does he?
I thought he did. He's doing country rap reactions, all things country rap. That's what I thought he did.
I don't know. He
What
came
about
over
Johnny?
bitching.
Don't Johnny have a country rap channel
Reactions, dude. Nobody thought about the news.
too?
I'm an innovator,
You
bro.
guys are. You're just
So you glad
why you
filthy
hate
animal
Johnny now?
tired? Do you think you're
I
off
thought
the
you,
hook, huh? You're going down, buddy.
dude. He hadn't
Staying over.
left. He's still been uploading.
No, I
He
have a
ain't
legit
left.
question though. Did Moses Heaps get doxxed?
Of course he did. Finally
Oh.
caught up to him.
What's his real name?
That's what happens. That's what happens to everybody. I'm not gonna dox. I'm on a.
Oh, okay. You're scared of him still?
No, I'm not scared of him. I mean, I've talked and posted stuff about him.
I suppose
But
I can shut my camera off since you're too afraid
see,
to post.
I don't do that all the time because I'm not gonna play into the image that people say, oh, I'm always about drama. I'm not. I'm not on here to fuck with people. That was never my point of coming on here.
What
But I
is
know
your
who he
point?
is
What
now.
is your point of being on here?
Enjoy and talk with people about different things. So as an AD friend, dude,
So it's like a
you can
social
get up
thing?
out of here. Well, that and just bullshitting on off. I like the idea of trying to make and develop videos and different things. I like trying to learn this software.
Why are you
Trying to
ashamed
learn
of
this
being
new
gay?
software right now. I'm not, dude. I'm not even gay. I've been married for Christ's sake.
No, I know. Oh, bisexual. My bad.
Guys that are gay don't go, or guy whatever. Guys don't. I mean, what's the percentage of people that are actually bisexual? Really?
I have no
It's
idea.
not that high. I don't think it's that high.
You're a rare breed.
No, I'm not. I mean,
But at least you came out and said that you are bisexual.
I've been
That's
a
got to be.
part. I've been a dude.
Well,
I've been
that's
a
got to
part
be
of things
freeing.
that better the community and give back to people that are in a bad position. Different things for now 12 years. Okay, I pay my my money, my dues every year. People to say I
What's this
don't
having
work
to do
is a
about
lie.
being bisexual, dude?
I'm just saying it has to do with the whole thing. I mean,
Okay.
that's
Well, I ain't
a
gonna
non
hate on you for
sequitur.
that. I am proud of you coming
That's just a
outside.
non sequitur. Being,
But I did
you're
think you
trying
were
to push
Christian.
that.
How does that line up with your faith? I'm curious. I'm honestly
I
curious.
was raised Christian, but I technically converted to more different type of. It's like Jewish Christians, basically.
Doesn't even make
Well, I mean,
sense.
you
The
can
Jews
laugh.
don't
You
believe
can
in
laugh at.
Christ.
It's called Messianic Judaism. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, these ones do.
So what
I
does
mean,
that say about, like, men being with men and women being with women? What does your faith teach you about that?
well, considering the Old Testament is a part of it, I would imagine that that would be forbidden. So, yeah.
Okay, did you hear Sly's live where she sparked out today?
No, why she spoke out.
You
I'd
didn't
love to
hear
hear this.
that?
No, I
You
don't
want me
watch her
to
do like
open it for you
24/7
on you want me to open it for you on Durkity so you can watch it?
on Durkity.
That's my alt.
Oh, you got it downloaded?
Yeah. Here, I'll give you the link. Dude, I can't believe you missed that. Hold on. She lost her fucking mind over gay shit. Absolutely. Like, she's attacking
Gay
gays, and I
shit?
thought she was your friend. Yeah. Like, dude, I
Don't
got
even
a
be
gay
like that.
cousin,
She
and
is
ain't
not my friend. She is not my friend. Don't even try. Oh, I found you, you little dirk of teeth, 277 subs. I found you with your little squirrel on the top.
Hold
Who is
on.
that?
I
Mustard?
gotta
You got mustard? You got mustard caged up there?
I didn't even think of that. You're traumatized by that guy. Mustard was
I
over in my
bet you.
chat. He goes, "You ain't gonna fray and swear now, are you?" I was like, "No, bro. Fuck no."
Fuck you, dude.
Well, what do you want us
That's
to
what I
be
mean. You
friends?
care
Dude,
what
you had
all
naked
those guys. You
pictures of
care
kids
what
on your
all
goddamn
those guys.
computer.
No, I didn't. You keep saying that, and it's not
They
true.
fucking,
And
dude,
fucking
three
have the fucking FBI come here, then, motherfucker.
Fusion.
I want them to. I want them to.
Well, I
I
don't know
want them
Fusion
to.
to really
Because then
lie.
when it's proved false, I want to fucking sue your ass.
Well, I didn't look at it. I didn't want to because I don't want to see the damn image. But like Fusion saw it.
So do you realize that if that was true, then Fusion would be guilty of also passing around looking at it?
That's what I thought too. But I mean, I guess
Yeah,
somebody had to verify it. I'm
it's
not
not no
calling Fusion a
bullshit.
pedophile or nothing.
If you were to come across that from somebody showing it, if that was actually true, which it's not in this case, let's say it was hypothetically, then you would be responsible for reporting it, and that'd be all. To spread it around to others and stuff, boom, you just created a whole nother crime and implicated others. So tell me which is which, because they're going with all that, and yeah, they gave me a link one day to it, and I pulled it up and I looked at it and I said, "Oh shit, that's nothing. That's fucking Facebook photo albums. That's a fucking birthday party. There ain't nothing there. They just
So
say
there
that
was
there's
no
something there, dude, and
nudity.
you believe them.
No, so
No,
that
no, you want me to pull it up for you? It's fucking
no,
Facebook photo album. It's a
no,
Facebook photo.
no.
It's been on Facebook for years. Public. People can see it. Do you really think that I have 4,000 Facebook friends? And you think that all 4,000 of them would just go buy something like that and not see it? Are you out of your mind, AD?
Anyways,
Honestly, I think you
I
smoked a
don't
lot.
know. I don't know, but
I think you smoked a
they
lot, AD.
they said they saw some shit that was not
They
good.
said, a motherfucking shred. I don't give a fuck what they said. They say a whole
And then
bunch of
you
shit.
did like leave for like 3 days, which even made it look more suspect.
Oh, I left for 3 days. So
Dude, they
because I
age
don't fucking come
restricted
on
her
every damn
live. It was
second day.
okay. Here, do you
Age
see it?
restricted who's live?
It's public. Go to Jerky Teeth.
Exactly. The FBI would have came to my house by now. And like I said, I wouldn't fight them or nothing. Like I would welcome it. I would love for it to be get it over with. Like if that's what it would take. But that's
Do you
stupid.
still have
And
that computer?
what do you mean? It's the same computer I've had. And
You
then the
didn't
other one you tried
fucking
to say that
ditch
got
another one?
burned up or whatever. Guess what? I showed it on camera. So don't just say that I just happen to have an extra computer to be laying around.
All right, go to
I
Jerky
don't
Teeth.
see where's the link? Oh, Well, you didn't tell me that. You said you was gonna give me the link.
It's private.
Right.
I know. You got to refresh it.
I have.
It's under lives, dude.
Bruh, you got. Oh, finally. Fucking Sly as the Skinny Milk Cow. That's a great title.
I know. I know it is. All right, I'm out of here. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah, go fuck yourself too. God damn. Good God. Holy shit. Is spurging out. Oh shit, AD subscribe to me. Haha, you showed your notifications, AD. You revealed it. You subscribed to Square. You could tell. See, he really don't believe that shit. He's just doing that. Like, I don't know why though you would do that to just give me a hard time. Like, you could joke around or try to pull somebody's leg in a whole different type of way other than doing that. Oh shit, he came back.
Dude, nobody can
Why'd
hear
you
nobody can hear the
take the
video.
video down?
Can you hear me?
What? What?
Nobody can hear your video you're playing.
Nobody can hear the video. Are you fucking
No.
kidding me? What the
You
fuck
are
is
fucking
happening to this guy?
retarded.
No, I'm not retarded. It's this fucking goddamn software, bro. It sucks. And see, then he's gonna take off after he says that. See, I don't even know if he's telling the truth or not. Cause he'll do dumb shit like that. God dang. I got a pee-pee.
The fuck you mean, bitch? Now, I voted for Trump. I stand with fucking Trump. I have very strong beliefs on this
Are
transgender
you hearing
fucking
it now?
shit. It's fucking trash. It doesn't belong on fucking line. It doesn't belong in my fucking child's fucking school. And you, bitch, want to put your fucking tranny kid in a fucking live chat on fucking YouTube and cry and whine when someone fucking says something about it? Fuck you and your tranny kid, bitch.
Ooh.
How about that, bitch?
Ooh.
Fuck you and your fucking mentally disabled fucking child due to your fucking behavior, bitch. Your kid's the way it is because of you.
Ooh.
Your kid's fucking confused. Your kid's sitting in a fucking grown adult live chat, kikiing it, talking about fucking transgender fucking flags and shit.
Ooh.
There ain't no fucking flag.
Thank you,
Why
AD,
did you
for
just
the
say
video.
the
I
rainbow
appreciate
flag?
it.
You're gay, right? You're tranny. Huh? You want to put your fucking kid on here? I'm going to start talking about your fucking kid, Lauren, and do
Because
stuff
I
about it,
have
you
it in my
fucking big back
possession
bitch.
now.
Shame on you. You shouldn't even have a fucking kid. Your kid should have been taken the fuck away from you. Oh, when it comes to this transgender
I
shit,
got
oh, you're
proof
going to get me
AD
on all
said to
types of
me.
fucking different fucking levels. I will fuck your whole world up. If my daughter, the thing is, my daughter or my son never would come to me because my son knows that he's a boy. He's a man. that belongs with a woman. And my daughter was taught and brought up and raised and saw that she is a woman, a girl, that ends up with a boy. All right? Bitch, it's really fucking simple. There's cocks and there's pussies, and there ain't nothing in fucking between. And if there is, you're damn right. They're fucking confused. And if you consider telling your fucking minor kid, fuck your minor kid, and fuck you, you need some fucking help, Lauren. You're too busy buying fucking coffee mugs and fucking sitting in a bathtub. Oh, Bambi. Oh, Bambi. I feel sorry for your fucking child. And in the way I roll, the way I was raised, that's a form of fucking abuse. You're either a dude or you're a fucking chick. Period. Point fucking blank, Lauren. And I dare you to come up on a panel and fucking debate me on that shit, bitch. Bet you won't. Bet you fucking won't, bitch. Fuck everything else. Fuck shout out to Big Back Harold. I don't give bitch. Fuck you, Lauren. You're on my fucking radar, bitch. I just made time for you in my schedule today, ho. You and your little fucking weird fucking kid, bitch. Let me turn on my laptop. Let's see what your big back fucking liberal ass fucking retarded fucking confused asses have to fucking say. Sorry I woke you up, Maddie. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. Love you all that are in chat. I'm sorry. I'm on one. I'm just going to be on one for a minute, and then we're fucking out of here. I'm putting this live on. Rochelle and Lauren are fucking live right now.
Yes, it is.
I popped in there, and I even said, because Rochelle is like, oh, where are all my mods? And I'm thinking, oh, God, please don't give me a wrench. Please don't give me a wrench. What does she do? Rochelle gives me a wrench. Right before I say, I'm not on here a lot. I'm not on here a lot. Really, don't give me a wrench. She gives me a wrench. Then Lauren pulls up her post that she has on her community post of Whitney Lee reposting Rochelle's live chat, a screenshot of it. And I'm in, right before I just went live, I'm in Rochelle's live. And Lauren pulls up the shit that I had just commented on. And what I said was, question. So saying the word confused to someone is a hate crime? I said, you throw the word around homophobic like it's nothing. That's what I said. Now, I'm in Rochelle's live chat. And Lauren pulls it up and sees, oh, Sly, you're homophobic. You're homophobic. Bitch, I fuck bitches.
Oh,
I was gay myself at one fucking point. I had lots of fucking bitches licking my pussy.
ooh.
You're gonna call me fucking homophobic? Bitch, you have a mental
Bruh, she said I had a bunch of bitches in my pussy.
fucking illness. And now you just transferred it
That
to your
trail,
poor
bro.
minor
trail's real.
child. You sick fucking bitch. I swear to God, if I ever saw you, if you're fucking lucky, you're fucking lucky you're in the UK, bitch. You're fucking lucky.
You're lucky, Lauren. You're lucky you're in the UK.
I'm gonna rewind. We're gonna rewind this bullshit. And watch this bitch rage the fuck out.
Like you right now?
Let's watch this pig bitch rage the fuck out. Look at this fucking pig bitch. Dyke bull dyke bitch.
In the channel, free speech.
Shout out to Whitney Lee. Shout the fuck out to Whitney fucking
Hey,
Lee. Shout
Whitney.
you out.
Whitney.
Let's fucking go,
Let's
Whitney.
go.
Bigoted, fucking bigoted, homophobic.
I'm sick of people like you saying that shit. You're not a fucking bitch that needs to get slapped the fuck upside the fucking head. I'm fucking sick of this shit. You fucking
sick of people like you saying that shit.
Bro, mother. You out. Shout the fuck out.
Bro, she's showing off her laptop and everything. She's pointing at her.
You're fucking lucky.
You're lucky. Pointing at the laptop
Now
like you're lucky.
rewind. We're gonna rewind this bullshit.
And it's because they're offering them to pick your up.
And watch this bitch rage
So
the
let's
fuck
get
out.
some fucking realness here.
Okay, fam.
Let's watch this
yeah,
pig
bunch
bitch
of
rage
bitches
the
eating her
fuck out.
pussy.
Look at this fucking pig bitch. Dyke bull dyke bitch.
And the channel, free speech.
Shout out to Whitney Lee. Shout the fuck out to Whitney fucking Lee. Shout you out. Let's fucking go, Whitney.
Being a bigoted, fucking bigoted, homophobe.
I'm sick of people like you saying that shit. Cause you're the fucking bitch that needs to get slapped the fuck upside the fucking head. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Like motherfucker.
You fucking liberal motherfuckers.
You think you can do that shit now? You think you can do that shit anywhere? You think you
All
Yeah, I feel
because
you, K-fam. I feel
somebody
you.
called
This is funny as hell.
Lauren's fucking tranny child confused. You gotta be out of your fucking mind.
You gotta be
Oh,
out of
Edie, you
your
wanna
fucking
snipe me?
mind.
All right, peace out, y'all. You can thank AD for me ending my live.
Oh,
Bitch, pussy ass.
Bitch. Well, damn, bro. Tell us how you really feel, bitch. What the fuck? Spurging out, dude. Clip that shit. Clip that fucking low cow. Jesus. Anyway. Holy hell, dude.
let's do it one more time for the one
Is
time.
confused? Your child's confused and mentally fucking disturbed, and you need to get your child some serious motherfucking help. Stat.
Oh,
Lauren.
shit.
Paranormal. Bitch, I wonder why your fucking kid can't tell if it's a dude or a fucking chick.
Bruh, she tried to come at
You're
me and
fucking
say
nutty.
that,
You're
oh,
fucking
I
nutty as
attacked
fuck.
kids or some shit. Because I talked about her not being a
You're
good parent.
nutty as fuck. I'm interested to know when your child just decided that they were fucking transgender. I want to know, because you look gay as fuck.
Bruh,
You look like a
oh
bull
my
dyke, like a
God.
motherfucker. So that makes me think that if you're a fucking dyke, that you put that off on your fucking child, and that in turn made your child confused and fucked, as fucking didn't know what the fuck,
Damn.
if it liked boys or girls. Now, you call your child Luna or Luna, I don't know what the fuck. I'm guessing you had a boy that transitioned into a girl. Now, imagine a young fucking boy, a little fucking baby, turns into a toddler and sees his gay fucking mom with her lesbian lover. Would you be confused?
Damn.
Because here, as a little boy, I'd be thinking, well, I've got a pee-pee. Why do I have two mommies? The fuck you mean, bitch? You know, I voted for Trump. I stand with fucking Trump. I have very strong beliefs on this transgender fucking shit. It's fucking trash. It doesn't belong on fucking line. It doesn't belong in my fucking child's fucking school. And you, bitch, want to put your fucking tranny kid in a fucking live chat on fucking YouTube and cry and whine when someone fucking says something about it? Fuck you and your tranny kid, bitch. How about that, bitch?
Damn.
Fuck you and your fucking mentally disabled fucking child due to
Holy
your fucking behavior, bitch.
He went off.
Your kid's the way it is because of you. Your kid's fucking confused. Your kid's sitting in a fucking grown adult live chat, kikiing it, talking about fucking transgender fucking flags
little
and
person?
shit. There ain't no fucking flag. Why did you just say the rainbow flag? You're gay, right? You're tranny. Huh? You want to put your fucking kid on here? I'm going to start talking about your fucking kid, Lauren, and do stuff about it, you fucking big back bitch. Shame on you. You shouldn't even have a fucking kid. Your kid should have been taken the fuck away from you.
Bro, why do I feel like she's only went after this woman because this woman is in the UK?
Oh, when it comes to this transgender shit, oh, you're gonna get me on all types of fucking different fucking levels. I will fuck your whole world up. If my daughter, the thing is, my daughter or my son never would come to me because my son knows that he's a boy, he's a man that belongs with a woman.
Sly went off like
And
this.
my daughter was taught and brought up and raised and saw that she is a woman, a girl that ends up with a boy. All right, bitch. It's really fucking simple. There's cocks and there's pussies, and there ain't nothing in fucking between. And if there is, you're damn right. They're fucking confused. And if you consider telling your fucking minor kid, fuck your minor kid and fuck you, you need some fucking help, Lauren.
Oh my God.
You're too busy buying fucking coffee mugs and fucking sitting in a bathtub. Oh, Bambi. Oh, Bambi.
What the?
Hey, I feel sorry for your fucking child. And in the way I roll, the way I was raised, that's a form of fucking abuse.
Bambi ain't fucking with her. Like, why?
You're either a dude or you're a fucking chick. Period. Point fucking blank, Lauren. And I dare you to come up on a panel and fucking debate me on that shit, bitch. Bet you won't. Bet you fucking won't, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. Fuck, shout out to Big Back Harold. I don't give a bitch. Fuck you, Lauren. You're on my fucking radar, bitch. I just made time for you in my schedule today, ho. You and your little fucking weird fucking kid, bitch. Let me turn on my laptop. Let's see what your big back fucking liberal ass fucking retarded fucking confused asses have to fucking say. Sorry I woke you up, Maddie.
Bro, she does this just straight for shock value. I swear.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. Love y'all that are in chat. I'm sorry. I'm on one. I'm just going to be on one for a minute and then we're fucking out of here. I'm putting this live on. Rochelle and Lauren are fucking live right now. I popped in there and I even said, because Rochelle is like, oh, where are all my mods? And I'm thinking, oh God, please don't give me a wrench. Please don't give me a wrench. What does she do? Rochelle gives me a wrench. Right before I say, I'm not on here a lot. I'm not on here a lot. Really, don't give me a wrench. She gives me a wrench. Then Lauren pulls up her post that she has on her community
Imagine
post of
getting
Whitney.
mad because somebody gave you a wrench, bro. You don't have to use the fucking thing if you don't want to.
Lee reposting Rochelle's live chat, a screenshot of it. And I'm in, right before I just went live, I'm in Rochelle's live.
Okay.
And Lauren pulls up the shit that I had just commented on. And what I said was, question. So saying the word confused to someone is a hate crime? I said, you throw the word around homophobic like it's nothing. That's what I said. Now, I'm in Rochelle's live chat. And Lauren pulls it up and sees, oh, Sly, you're homophobic. You're homophobic. Bitch, I fuck bitches. I was gay myself at one fucking point. I had lots of fucking bitches licking my pussy.
Hey, check your back chat.
You have a mental fucking illness.
Pause the video.
And now you just transferred it to your
You freaking trying to get me with the IP logger, ain't you?
No, it's a fucking video from Sly. It's part 2, you retard. I'm out of here.
Oh. And he just called me a retard. Anyways, first, let's finish this video that we're listening to.
Or minor child. You sick fucking bitch. I swear to God, if I ever saw you, if you're fucking lucky, you're fucking lucky you're in the UK, bitch. You're fucking lucky. I'm gonna rewind. We're rewind this bullshit.
And it's because they're off and then she'll kick your ass.
And watch this bitch rage
So
the fuck
let's
out.
have some fucking realness here.
Let's watch this pig bitch rage the fuck out. Look at this fucking pig bitch.
I don't see nobody
bull-dyke
raging.
In the channel, free speech.
Shout out to Whitney Lee. Shout the fuck out to Whitney fucking Lee. Shout you out. Let's fucking go, Whitney.
And bigoted, fucking bigoted, homophobic.
I'm sick of people like you saying that shit. Cause you're the fucking bitch that needs to get slapped the fuck upside the fucking head.
I'm sick of people
I'm
like
fucking sick of this
you.
Saying
You fucking liberal motherfuckers.
You liberal mother.
You think you can do that shit now? You think you can do that shit anywhere? You think you...
All because somebody called Lauren's fucking tranny child confused. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. Oh, AD, you wanna snipe me? Alright, peace out, y'all. You can thank AD for me ending my live. Bitch, pussy ass.
Well, damn, bro. Tell us how you really feel, bitch. What the fuck? Spurging out, dude. Clip that shit. Clip that fucking low cow. Jesus. Anyway. Holy hell, dude. She's screaming about her pussy getting eaten. Yelling about gay people. What the fuck was that, dude? She's sitting there screaming about getting her pussy eaten by every bitch in town. And then she's mad at gay people? Bitch, you're gay. You act like a dude. You act like a little boy, dude. What the fuck? You look like a little boy. What the fuck? Fucking alien looking bitch. You mad at Rochelle because she's what, got a gay kid? Who gives a fuck? It's not your gay kid. Adam Calhoun's got a gay son too. Who gives a fuck? My God. Anyway, I'm out of here. Stay tuned for some country rap news next.
Okay, AD. All right, I see you, AD. I see you. I see you. This content may be inappropriate for some users. Oh God, I gotta give y'all the disclaimer. Little version slides not to troll. Oh, that laptop is a piece of shit. She needs a different one. That's fact. That's facts on facts. She needs a new laptop. Poor Sly. Honey Badger. This happened earlier today. Share them if you want to, Honey Badger. We'll check them out. Hey, do you want to be on that bullshit talking about calling me and going with them false narratives? I'll play something on today. Don't be like that, AD.
Hold on, y'all. Or do you, mama? Oh, what's up, y'all? Just decided to go live again real quick. Nobody's in the bathroom, I don't think. Oh, I thought you knocked. Okay, so y'all, this Lauren lady is live.
I know, right? Coming over
And
here with the
okay,
supposed,
nobody
you know,
threatened anybody.
all the stuff they say about me, you know. But he just had a video I played where he went to his notifications and I saw a notification for one of my videos and stuff, and I'm like, man, this dude is subscribed to me. Like he don't believe that BS. He's just being a little douche.
Everybody's kids. Okay, little
If you
mama
really believe that about me, you
KJ.
would not be subscribed to me. You'd probably come over here and be threatening to kill me and stuff. Like if you really believe that. I mean,
Okay, stop being narky in your little alt accounts and crying like a little big back bitch that you are. Okay. Mama Payday, I can spot you from a mile away on your alt.
of
But
course,
anyway,
there is somebody going
so
around with
Lauren's
stuff
live right
trying to
now,
advocate for
and
my
she's going
death,
over the
which
Whitney Lee
they
post.
just make themselves
And
look
this
stupid.
bitch is talking about like weird shit, and her minor kid is in her shit. And Rochelle, I'm sorry, you are like, she's like, I don't like. I like
You're
Rochelle.
Sly talking
That's
about a
the
minor
thing. I know
kid.
people don't like Rochelle, or don't. Like, there
It's
are
not
people
enough
out there
that
that don't like
Sly's
Rochelle.
already
I
threatened to
don't.
fucking
I
choke and beat up a minor kid on here. Payday, Rebel 45, you know, them two YouTube young adult creators, well, young teen, whatever, you know, they wasn't 18 yet, anyways. And she threatened them because they apparently made some videos where they talked about her because they had seen her on here, you know, and which, you know, say what you want about the parents letting their kids be on, you know, adult YouTube and shit, and that's something else, but still, she shouldn't have ever said that, fed into it or anything. If anything, she might have should have went to the parent, you know, just my
find her
opinion.
funny.
But
Lauren,
she
on the
like
other
literally threatened to like choke the kid and shit, and you know, so I mean, this doesn't surprise me really.
hand, not so much. What's up, boo? I'm live, just so you know. But anyways, well, say what you got to say, boo. Say fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all.
No, you gotta say it from your nutsack.
Be like spoken.
No, you gotta
Fuck 'em
dig down deep.
all, fuck 'em go.
No, just dig down deep and say fuck them
Yeah,
all.
fuck 'em go.
Just one
Yeah,
time.
boy.
Just one time.
Fuck them all.
Bitch,
Fuck
I
'em all.
all.
Fuck 'em all.
Fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all.
You gotta dig
Fuck 'em
down
all,
deep.
Fuck 'em all.
Dig deep. Yes. All right. You showering?
Poor little PJ been with old Glenn since he was about 3 years old, I hear. I think one of his parents is like, I think dead, and the other one's in prison or some shit. I'm like, God dang. No wonder he's a little pissed off motherfucker. Wanting to always talk shit about other fuckers. Yeah, fuck you, PJ. That's what you get for being a little dickhead all the time. You get some of the little spotlight on you.
Weird shit, and her minor kid is in her shit. And Rochelle, I'm sorry, you are like, she's like, I don't like, I like Rochelle. That's the thing. I know people don't like Rochelle, or don't. There are people out there that don't like Rochelle. I don't. I find her funny. Lauren, on the other hand, not so much. What's up, boo? I'm live, just so you know.
What's
But
up, boo?
anyways, well, say what you got to say,
What's
boo.
up, Bo? Say what you got to say, Bo.
Say fuck them all. No, you got to say it from your nutsack.
Say for me, that's
No, you got to dig down deep.
I should know I got a
No, just
nutsack.
dig
My
down
name's
deep and say
Sly.
fuck them
I got a
all.
nutsack. I got
Just
the
one
girl.
time. Just one time. Fuck them all, bitch. Fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all.
Fuck them all. You got to dig down deep.
She got her
Dig
fucking
deep.
kid online
Yes.
saying fuck 'em all.
All right. You showering?
Talk about fucking
Oh,
great
okay.
example.
Well,
Mother
damn it,
of
now I'm
the
going to have
year
to wait
right
again.
there. Teach your kid to go online and say fuck 'em all. Yeah. Why don't you have her next time come and fucking put down the minor kid with you?
Okay.
How about that?
All right. Love you. Hey, wait, man. Hold up.
Exactly. Whereas
Hold
she's
up.
sitting here fucking encouraging her kid to get online and say fuck 'em
Oh,
all.
shit. I'm tripping on
Yeah,
shit.
you might as well get her to come on there next and fucking throw down with you. Shit.
I'm going to beat your ass. My kid just says, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass, girl.
Talking like
Hold
that
on, y'all.
around her kid.
Sorry.
I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Discussing with my minor daughter.
And Alright.
who
Who's
God
gonna
for
be just
girl,
like her
my
mother?
kid. Oh shit! Hold on, you're gonna have to hear
Praise
her music for a
God.
minute.
Bless her heart.
Alright.
Hopefully her dad's a better influence. Yeah, I said it. You want to talk that shit, fly? You want to come over here and you want to go over there? Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you. React to this. What you gonna do, bitch, about it? You gonna say fuck me? Oh, because I heard you the other day when JM was all like, well, the only person I'd be all right with going to their house would be Squares, and you're like, fuck yes, fuck him. Hell, fuck you too, bitch.
I gotta hide a towel, so I got a towel for showering. Because these kids just don't know how to I'm sorry, I use my towel more than once. I use my towel like twice, sometimes 3 times. It just depends. Unless
You
I'm like grimy, like it's a summer
bruh,
day, and then I don't we have
nasty,
4 people in
bruh. Ugh, who reuses
more
a
than
towel
once.
unless you're out camping or some shit? We live in modern homes for a reason. Listen to this shit.
I gotta
He
hide a towel,
admitting,
so I got a towel for showering. Because these kids just don't know how to I'm sorry, I use my towel more than once. I use my towel like twice, sometimes 3 times. It just depends. I use my towel more than once. I use my towel like twice, sometimes 3 times. It just
sometimes
depends.
4, sometimes 5. It just depends.
Unless I'm like grimy, like it's
Bro,
a
you is grimy. What the fuck you mean? You are grimy. You are the definition of grimy has your picture in the book.
summer day, and then I don't we have 4 people in the house. 2 young kids, and these motherfuckers go through towels and toilet paper. Oh my god, towels and toilet paper. Anyways, okay, sorry y'all, that was my midget. I hope y'all heard that one time for the one time, but she said, fuck them all.
We heard. Everybody heard. You're a bad mother. We get it. Yeah, laugh with it.
She said, fuck them all. That's my boo. That's my boo. And my boo,
Exactly. Everybody uses a new
like,
towel every damn
she's
time.
also
Fuck,
a
not
Trump
unless you
supporter
roughing it.
and believes and it doesn't even have to do with Trump.
Bro, that's
Just
ass.
her moral compass
You know
and
that
things
probably throws off the pH balance.
she's the one in her school because kids will come in all saying stuff that's not true. And Maddie knows her politics. Like my kid knows her politics. Oh my lord, you guys.
Bro, why are you talking about putting your kid on YouTube, bro? That's so irresponsible, bro.
Because my husband, he's a politic freak. Like, oh my lord. Oh
Your
my lord.
husband, y'all ain't married though. You just live with him.
So we all know our shit. And Maddie, for being
You ain't
16,
legally
knows
married.
way more about politics than I shit.
Why you lying?
But yeah,
Why
so
the fuck
so
you
y'all,
lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop lying.
I'm grungy. I was gonna take a shower, but then my
I was gonna
boo
take a shower, but then I got lazy because I took the benzos and yeah, I came online to grab about this chick in the UK because she can't touch me. Nah, 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 boo boo.
just woke up and because it's spring break, and she's like, "Oh no, you shower." Because I'm like, "Fuck, I got shower." The sun was in the shower. I'm like, "Fuck, yeah, I'll shower after you."
Nasty and grimy, but fuck it. I'll put it off till later.
She wakes up and she showers.
And then I'm gonna get online and I'm gonna talk about how Square is dirty.
I'm a little greasy, so don't mind me. But
I'm a
I
little
like you guys
greasy,
to see
so
my
don't
face.
mind me. I think you a little more than greasy. I think I can get a can of Crisco off your ass.
I don't like to be hiding behind the fucking camera unless my face offends you. Does my face offend you, Lauren? Oh shit, bitch!
Oh shit! I'm
Oh,
ugly.
freak! Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna hide my So, anyways, what was I saying? No, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. I'm sorry, I'm not paying
You
attention
don't
to chat.
have
I
a
haven't
real
said hi
good
to
attention
anybody in
span,
so
do
far.
you?
Dude, what are you doing? Do you need my help with the? Are you putting Canine stuff on? Don't. Are you okay? Yeah, okay. God damn, girl, there is a robe behind the door. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me acknowledge the Chizat for a second. I'm just folding my son's laundry. Look at, I had to hike. I had to fucking steal a fucking towel because fucking I just literally just washed towels. Literally just
I
washed fucking
literally
towels
just
like 2 days
washed
ago.
the towel.
Like enough towels for 4 fucking people to last at least a week. No, those
If
motherfuckers
you
are gone in
reuse
2
them
days.
3 times each time.
I had to take myself a towel. Boy, I ain't got a fucking towel. What's up, D?
Yeah,
Give you
they'll last
mad
for
props
a
for
week
what
if
you
you
said
reuse them
earlier
four
today.
times.
Oh, D's like the thing is, you guys, when I was in a high
They'll last for a week, I promise. All you gotta do is just reuse one a couple times.
school, like there were gay people, and you knew, like they usually lots of them, like back in my day, they wore Marilyn Manson. There was like goth, and that there was different. Today's age is completely fucking different. Today's age is completely fucking different.
All back in the day when they was goth and stuff, they was more cool. Today, they're just completely different.
Like, yeah, like what really gets me going when it comes to that shit is when they're teaching my kid that in high school. They gave her a book. Like one teacher told my daughter that if she didn't think she was bisexual, that she had a mental illness. Like, and that's in the state of fucking Wisconsin. Like the fuck. Yeah, like I'm passionate about this.
I never have heard that in my life. And that would, I'd be against that. I never heard that by any teachers or anything, so I don't know what caused the change. But if that was, it seems like if that happened, you'd hear more. Like I hear about them putting it in books and stuff, but I've never heard of a teacher actually telling some kid that. That's weird.
This shit. So now this Lauren paranormal chick, is gonna try to like spin all these fucking narratives, and I threaten her kid. No, bitch, I said fuck you and your fucking kid. That's what the fuck I said. And my live will be up. Don't worry, it's not up right now, but it should be coming. It should be up soon. So don't worry, I didn't private it, but it should be up soon. So if y'all are like, what the fuck, I didn't private it. But I have Lauren on live on my laptop, and I started listening to the shit, and I was like, okay, I have to go fucking live. Like I'm sitting here folding laundry, and I thought, fuck it, y'all, you don't give a fuck if you sit with me in my bedroom. Baby Daddy, Sunny D, Boss Lady Star, baby. Well, I shook my ass when I did.
Imagine that you was alright having somebody who's you're supposed to be your husband that you call him, even though you ain't legally married. And then when you come on YouTube, you got this one weird goat freaking fudging little dude who's a drunk, and you refer to him as your baby daddy. And you almost are having like an emotional affair to the point, like, I mean, it's just disrespectful. Who the fuck does some shit like that?
Did that. Boss Lady Bird, baby. Sorry, now my daughter's got this fucking weird music. I don't know what this fucking shit is.
Boss lady, hog lady, bird baby, hog lady, oh, big hoss.
I swear to fucking God.
Look at here. We got D's saying, give you mad props for what you said earlier today. Bro. Only somebody like D's would have been alright with her spurging out for their entertainment on another person and their minor kid, all because they're doing it under the umbrella of like going after transgender ideology and stuff like that. Like that's got nothing to do with like being decent. You can still have that viewpoint and not be a jackass. Like it's just weird.
Oh, but anyway, Mom Bird. What's up, Carlos? I'm sorry. No, I'm not
Like
fucking
to be
sorry.
honest, I kind of take the same stance. I don't agree with it being in schools or anything like that, and I don't think it should be taught. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go around to somebody that has someone going through that and be like, "Well, fuck you and fuck them, and they're all fucked up, and it's your fault." That man, it's just dumb. Oh yeah, we can definitely play some. Yeah, see, that was the years that I graduated. I graduated in 2011. So see, that was when stuff started, I guess, was at the beginning of the change. Yeah, I didn't, I graduated in 2011. They just, they did a bunch of stuff since then.
Sorry. No, actually, I'm not fucking sorry if I fucking offended anybody. I'm not
Hell,
fucking.
now they don't even go to school 5 days a week. They go to school 4 days a week. I was like, shit, man, we would have loved that back in the day. Like, I don't know how they do it, but somehow they don't go to school like on it's either Monday or Fridays. It's weird. I was like, man, we would have loved to have a 3 day weekend all every week.
Sorry. I have a young 16-year-old daughter. So, no, I'm not fucking saying sorry because, like, no. I'm not sorry for what the fuck I said. I definitely was. I'm fucking passionate about when it comes to this fucking shit. Like, you don't fucking, like, put that shit in people's fucking face. Like, I don't care if you're. I don't care if you like to walk your partner in a dog chain. I've done it. I don't give that. That's a kink. Whatever.
I've done it.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just
She's like, I've done it. Like, can you imagine her being walked in a dog? She ain't walked nobody. They might have walked her ass.
don't be teaching it, preaching it, and slamming it in people's faces. And the thing is,
I
Lauren
love how
and
Sly's
Raquel,
trying to pretend like she's
I don't.
going
I
on
know we
some
have
political
completely different
crusade.
fucking mindsets and thoughts on the world and the way shit is. And I still try to just be, I just shut up. Even, I don't want to cause an argument. It's not that I'm afraid to be called homophobic or anything, because I know I ain't. But when that's the shit that you first decide to just like go to, like whoever this Whitney Lee is, I don't know who Whitney Lee is, but she's upset with this fucking Whitney Lee chick. And she is saying, I mean, she's literally on a fucking mission to like
I know who
burn this
Whitney
bitch
Lee
at the
is.
stake. And I'm just like, for what, bruh? If you don't like the fucking mean words, somebody told me this. A wise one. You know who you are, boo.
Oh God,
I love you, girl. You know who you is.
Andrea.
Wise girls once told me, no, fuck you, I ain't even giving you my wise words. No, fuck it. I ain't even, you don't get it. Maybe next time. But anywho.
Oh my God, I bet
So,
that was a real goner. That's
shit,
a
oh my
real,
gosh, I'm
that
sorry,
was a
guys. I'm not paying
real
attention to
bad
chat. I feel so
thing not hearing
bad.
that.
Shit. Oh my God, you guys are all up in. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't know if y'all are watching this. Lauren, I don't know if you can, Carlos, baby daddy.
Baby
Hey, Mama,
daddy.
Sonny.
Baby daddy.
Fuck them all. Fuck them
Here.
all.
Baby
Hell yeah.
daddy.
Hell yeah.
Fuck 'em
Okay,
all,
way
fuck 'em
behind.
all.
Way fucking
Fuck 'em
behind.
all. Yeah, Sly. Yeah.
Juvids.
Yeah, Sly.
Where's my girl at? God damn it. What's up, Juvids? Juvids. Nikki. I know. Dirty close for this. 0 fucks given. How you doing? How you doing?
Oh my God,
You
please
know that's why I
stop.
call Pauletta
Pauletta.
whatchamacallit. You guys, I can't think of the name again, from Norbit.
Norbit.
She's always like, how you doing? I'm just like, yeah. No, how you doing? Pam, it's good to see you.
Oh my God! Of course, old
Let's see who else
turncoat
is in
Labar is gonna show up over there.
here. Oh my God, I don't know what my kid is listening to.
I don't know what that is, K-Fam. I don't know what a
There's so much
hybrid
shit going on in my life,
is.
y'all. Like, literally, I come
The
on
schedule.
here and I just want to laugh. Like, I love being on Andrea's panel. There's like lots of people's panels that I like being on. Bird, like,
Okay,
I'll
so
chill at
you're
Genie.
about. So you're about 4 years. So when I was about a senior, you were just about becoming a freshman.
Like, I haven't been on Jeans in a bit. I was gonna hop on the other night, but I couldn't. I could only listen. And I was trying to like say hi to everybody. Oh fuck, y'all! I gotta go. I have an important call coming. I'm sorry.
I gotta go,
I'm sorry,
y'all. I
y'all.
gotta go. I got an important call. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Well, that's the end of old Sly. I think we've had our fill for Sly. I know I certainly have. That's enough Sly. Do y'all want to see some Tony Pizza stuff? We might check out something, JT. I'm gonna play something Bambi's real quick. Deadly as the mail. Deadly as the mail.
Pizza first strong. Motherfucking strong. Pizza first strong. Motherfucking strong.
Andy Palermo running around Pizza Verse. Fuck you and Pizza Verse.
Fucking Pizza verse strong. Motherfucker.
Fuck
Tony Pizza. Oh, Pizza verse strong.
Muggsy has no idea what the kind of beating he's going to get.
Tony Pizza had built a reputation on YouTube for his over-the-top mafia skits. Each video, dripping with fake bravado and humor, drew an audience that loved seeing him portray a caricatured wise guy. Despite being an internet persona, Tony approached life with the same boldness he created on screen.
He encountered Trump, y'all.
So, when he faced the tall, shimmering Trump Tower, a spur of the moment seized him. Why not try to impress Donald Trump himself? Just a little chat with the man, Tony muttered to himself as he adjusted his fedora and swaggered into the grand lobby. Inside, Trump Tower gleamed with opulence. Golden railings and marble floors seemed to reflect Tony's exaggerated confidence, as if mocking him from all sides. Tony approached, his footsteps echoing in vast space. To his surprise, there was the man himself, Donald Trump, off to the side, just finishing conversation with a couple of aides. Tony steeled himself, adding
Ain't no way he would ever get that close to Trump.
bit more slouch to his posture to mimic the characters he'd played. Mr. Trump, he called, projecting his voice with all the bravado of a made-up mafioso boss. I've been meaning to have a word with ya. Trump, never one to shy away from an encounter, turned with a bemused expression. And who, may I ask, are you? He replied, giving Tony a once-over. The name's Pizza, Tony declared, pushing his chest out. Tony Pizza. Maybe you've seen my channel. Trump paused for a moment, as if seriously contemplating. Then, with a twinkle in his eye, he said, yes, the YouTube Mafia guy. Delightful performance art. Tony, taking it as a sign of good nature, took a step forward, attempting his best Tony soprano impression. You know, Don, I think you and I could talk business. You with the towers, me with the underworld, see? Trump quirked a brow, clearly amused. Well, I'm afraid my dealings with the underworld are currently on hold. A small crowd had started to gather, many recognizing Tony and delighting in the unexpected show. Among them was Jeff Nadu, Tony's fellow YouTuber and friend.
We got Mr. Nadu here, y'all.
Whose channel featured
know
deep
him.
dives into real crime stories.
Now you know.
Seeing Tony engage with Trump, Jeff decided to join in on the action. "Hey, Tony, are you playing dress up again?" he hollered, rolling his camera. The spectators burst into laughter, and even Trump chuckled. "Jeff, glad you could join us," Tony said, shifting slightly, trying to regain control of the situation. "I was just negotiating some big-time deals here." Jeff laughed, with the big-time dealmaker himself. Huh? The crowd grew thicker, phones out, filming the encounter. Tony and Jeff, now surrounded by fans filming their every move, seemed to shift from commanding the attention to becoming part of a larger comedic play. "You two should stick to YouTube," Trump said, as he turned to leave, touching Jeff on the shoulder as if knighted both of them into the realm of where their true talents lie. "I think the world needs more laughable mafiosos and crime historians more than ever." As Trump departed, leaving both YouTubers in a mixture of laughter and mild embarrassment, it became clear the duo had become part of a public spectacle. Their robust attempt to impress Trump vaulted them to a new degree of social media stardom, not as savvy businessmen, but rather as the centerpiece of a meme that would have the internet laughing for days. Tony and Jeff, still flustered by it all, couldn't help but join in, their laughter echoing amidst the crowd as they resigned to their roles as entertainers at heart.
Oh, crap. He became one with the aliens, y'all. She became one with the aliens. Yeah, I don't really care what Jim Terry has to say. He wants to try to hit my stuff, whatever he can, and just be like all the rest. Sums it up pretty good.
I want you to be able to say that I'm a con man. I want you to be able to say you don't like me. I want you to be able to say that you have a different take than I do. Read the chat.
Oh,
I
you
will
do?
stop into my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo periodically about every 15 minutes to see if there's any questions. That's the only way you'll get a question that way unless you want to call.
Oh, crap.
We got to get this done. We're also going to go over some of the updates with the trolls out there. If you've been to Jim Terry TV, if you've been to Facebook.com/Jim Terry TV, then you have seen we have begun to dox the bitches. We have begun to dox the people on that Facebook page that cause problems everywhere else. And of course, we owe you a huge debt for helping us do that. Can you believe there's school teachers? And I mean, what is wrong with these people? Well, it's our turn to go on the offensive, and it started today, and they know about it. We have got so much to get to here on the program.
Wow. So is this a case of playing the victim?
Hey, that karma's a bit.
Or what? Or is he justified?
Hey everybody, it's Queen B. Just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about the cease and desist that Candace and Justin, Dylan Rounds' parents, sent to the PI, Jim Terry. They sent him cease and desist earlier today, and this is his response to the cease and desist.
Oh, okay, K-Fam.
So
I
we
hear
joke
you.
around a lot on this
I
show.
kind of, so it's a mix of different ways and stuff, and kind of an adjusted and more extended. It's not much of a, I mean, that's a little bit of different, maybe a little bit of a shorter summer break than we usually, I think we got out, we used to end about mid-May, and then you'd be out until, August.
And if you just give me a few minutes here, Doug, we joke around a lot here on this show. And I've really thought a lot about this since I started getting phone calls and text messages. You know, you get into an industry and you try to help people. And you getting possibly to help people that you believe are in need. You try as hard as you can. Some people just don't get your personality. Some people don't understand who you are. And when I first took this case, I had the best intentions. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like me. I know there's a lot of people out there that support me because I see them in the chat room. And I've gotten their text messages and my number's available. But this has gone far enough. So I think what I'll do is I will respond. And I've talked with my pastor, my rabbi. I've spoken with my parents.
Wait, pastor and rabbi, or pastor that's a rabbi, or a rabbi that's a pastor? I kind of got confused there.
And even some people that have worked with me in the past, families I've helped, and I've said, listen, I need a consensus here. What should I do? What should I tell these people? How should I do this? And they said, Jim, be yourself. Go out there and let people see who you really are. Don't joke around. Don't take anything for granted. You want to be able to do this in the future. You're probably going to have to be who you are. So that's why I've decided, even though I've never been served with any paperwork, I've never received anything. Doug, if I could have the entire screen.
There's the cease and desist. Guys, I created a goal trying to do a little fundraising, because any little bit helps. If anyone can help towards that goal, appreciate it.
On this show, a show that's always let me be myself. To tell that law firm, Candace Cooley, and whoever else thinks that I am a fraud, that I have no legitimate background in this industry, or that I have for 1 minute lied about any of the things I believed in my investigation to be true. So
Something tells me you have.
the only way I know how to be me, and the only way I know how to answer that email in this unprofessional, extremely crude environment that we're in right now, this unlawful environment, to answer it the only way I know how, and the only way the people out there know I would answer, the people that know me best, the people that know what's in my heart. So those, to any news affiliate out there that thinks that I'm a fraud, that does not have the background of my full career at their disposal. So without further ado,
They don't have the background in your full career, huh?
my statement is pretty simple. Be yourself, right? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, listen, hold on. I got it here.
Well, that ain't nice.
Just in case you didn't see that or that was too small, let me say it a little louder in cursive. For all of you, those that are like 45 years and older,
I said, oh, that was not nice. That was very, very not nice. Who agrees? That was pretty ugly. He thought he was being cute and he was being facetious, like he was sitting there. You got to be yourself, pretending like he was trying to be down to earth, and all of a sudden he's like, So my advice is, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I can't get my way. Y'all won't be nice to me because y'all call me out for scamming. People are gonna call you out for scamming. It's just part of it. Can't scam and be like, man, why are these people calling me out for scamming? I mean, that's kind of dumb. Yeah, I know, and he just acts like he's got some universal license that he don't have, like it applies in all states. Or he'll use the exception, well, I don't have to have them in this certain state because some states don't require people to have them, meaning anybody can just, pretend to say that they are one and be pretending like they're one, but, breaking all types of rules and whatever else because they're doing it for some other reason. That's the problem with not having, universal laws the same in every state, the exact same. Sorry about the. We've got a bunch of technical issues tonight. We're going to play this, maybe one more other thing, and then after that, we're going to end. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight, especially my dude K-Fam. He's been here since the beginning, and really want to say thanks. Appreciate him for being here. Appreciate the support. I know not everybody can be here because not everybody stays up. Yep, not everybody does. Okay, hold on. Hey, GG.
When I first took this case, I had the best intentions. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like me.
Yeah, he's trying to act all cool. Just wait.
I see them in the chat room. And I've gotten their text messages and my number's available. But this has gone far enough. So I think what I'll do is I will respond. And I've talked with my pastor, my rabbi. I've spoken with my parents.
So he's trying to come off like he's personable, like, hey, just hear me out. I got something to say. And he's completely going to pull the rug and show what a douche canoe he is.
And even some people that have worked with me in the past, families I've helped, and I've said, listen, I need a consensus here. What should I do? What should I tell these people? How should I do this? And they said, Jim, be yourself. Go out there and let people see who you really are. Don't joke around. Don't take anything for granted. You want to be able to do this in the future.
Well,
you're probably going to have to be who you are. So that's why I've decided, even though I've never been served with any paperwork, I've never
covered the most
received
riveting
anything.
things tonight.
Doug, if I could have the entire screen.
There's the cease and desist from the Rounds family because he turned out to be
On this
exactly
show,
the opposite.
a show that's always let me be myself. To tell that law
Because
firm,
you run it.
Candace Cooley, and whoever else thinks that I am a fraud, that I have no legitimate background in this industry, or that I have for 1 minute lied about any of the things I believed in my investigation to be true. So,
what about that 100%
the only way I know how to be
rate?
me, and the only way I know how to answer that email in this unprofessional, extremely crude environment that we're in right now, this unlawful environment, is to answer it the only way I know how and the only way the people out there know I would answer, the people that know me best, the people that know what's in my heart. So those to any news affiliate out there that thinks that I'm a fraud, that does not have the background of my full career at their disposal. So without further ado, my statement is pretty simple. Be yourself, right? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, listen, hold on. I got it here, right here, just in case you didn't see that or that was too small. Let me say it a little louder in cursive. For all of you, those that are like 45 years and older, fuck you. Fuck you.
Women make different colors.
That here it is in purple and red that I wrote myself on my drive-in. Fuck you. And let me tell you why it's fuck you. The day that a law firm with a P.O. box and a wife named Twinkie thinks they're going to threaten a guy who has seen more than you ever have, who has been more successful than you've ever been.
Oh yeah,
I
look
don't
at him
need
give
a
his little
P.O. box
slideshow.
to be a
So all y'all can read the different fonts of the fuck
just
you.
in case you didn't see that or that was too small, let me say it a little louder in cursive. For all of you, those that are like 45 years and older, fuck you. Fuck you.
Women make different colors.
That here it is in purple and red that I wrote myself on my drive-in. Fuck you. And let me tell you why it's fuck you. The day that a law firm with a P.O. box and a wife named Twinkie thinks they're going to threaten a guy who has seen more than you ever have, who has been more successful than you've ever been. I don't need a P.O. box to be a private investigator. So you take your chance, Candace Cooley, and you roll the dice, because the only thing that you've shown in this entire investigation is that you can't stand being wrong, that you can't stand somebody exposing you. Your background as a business person, your failed marriages, your terrible, absolutely disgusting record as a mother.
This guy's just nothing but pure trash.
Now, your law firm, which you recently retained, which I was told you've had for quite some time, because of your other legal endeavors, can kiss my ass with two lips. And if they were a law firm of any ilk, they wouldn't be sending a letter to my father's business that I used as a mailing address almost a decade ago when I signed up for a private investigating license in Mississippi. So I don't know where you're sending letters, dickheads. I don't know where you think you're sending it to my father's business, which is not my address, supposedly, according to these media outlets.
It went straight to Hostess from Twinkie.
Not only will I not keep my mouth shut, because if I did that, I would be admitting that what I believe is wrong. We've had way too many people back me, way too many people on this program, Ty Corbin, Ellen Berg, and the countless other people that I've talked to without having even been there that knows.
Yeah, he's definitely a fraud, man. I mean, look at this.
If you
Here's a
hate
victim
constantly
of
being
his
swarmed by
speaking out.
ads, you need to download Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads
Oh,
on
and
all
shout
your
out to
favorite
Queen
sites.
for
It even
providing
blocks
that
ads
last
that you didn't
bit
even
of
know were
food.
ads.
Shout out
Imagine
to
being
Queen.
You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me. This ain't no humble.
But I just kind of want to get the backstory out. You know, her son did go missing, and he has been found. So that is why she's able to come on here and speak with us and give us firsthand experience with Jim Terry, the PI. So
Yes.
I'll let you have the floor if you would like to give a little bit of a backstory of.
Have reached out to me, some local media outlets, which is weird because he didn't even know where I was at.
You were like, hold on, what media outlet? What are you even talking about?
Yes. And he said some media outlets reached out to me and said that I may be able to help you guys. I'm a licensed insured private investigator. I take care of the media. I take care of the authorities. I take care of everything. You just pay me one time. I guarantee you I can.
Wait, hold on. Elon Musk suffered a total collapse?
Elon Musk suffered a total collapse on the Joe Rogan podcast. The topic of the Nazi salute came up. The topic of Social Security came up. The topic of Elon being assassinated came up. And this is about as bad as you could imagine it being. Let's start with Joe Rogan saying, how could it be that you buy Twitter for billions and then people call you a Nazi? And Elon explains he is definitely not a Nazi.
When you're going through all this USAID stuff, like, here's what's weird. First of all, what is it like to buy a company for $44 billion and then people call you a Nazi on that same thing that you bought?
I did not see it coming.
Isn't that funny?
I think it's classic.
So funny. Rogan's just in stitches.
People will gobble anything down.
Yeah. Oh, he's never gonna stop.
Wait, what?
What is it like? Like all this, like people used to. The left was in love with you.
Yeah.
And now the same idiots are calling you a Nazi. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
You know, one of the things they love talking about is
That's insane that people are actually going to that depth and length. And I've been seeing a lot of crap about that's anti Elon Musk and anti, Trump. And it's just the level of it is just crazy.
people used to think one thing about you, and now they've changed what they think. And that's crazy. But sometimes the opinions of people change based on what the person does. Elon used to be this sort of
Sorry, guys. I keep having an issue. I'm back again.
For billions, and then people call you a Nazi. And Elon explains he is definitely not a Nazi.
When you're going through all this USAID stuff, like, here's what's weird. First of all, what is it like to buy a company for $44 billion and then people call you a Nazi on that same thing that you bought?
I did not see it coming.
Isn't that funny?
I think it's classic.
So funny. Rogan's just in stitches.
People will gobble anything down.
Yeah. Oh, he's never gonna stop.
Wait. What?
What is it like? Like all this, like people used to. The left was in love with you.
Yeah.
And now the same idiots are calling you a Nazi. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
You know, one of the things they love talking about is people used to think one thing about you, and now they've changed what they think, and that's crazy. But sometimes the opinions of people change based on what the person does. Elon used to be this sort of doofusy, awkward, kind of antisocial tech guy who dramatically accelerated electric vehicles by his actions at Tesla, and so on and so forth. And so we saw him as a kind of benign guy who was doing some good things. Now, all of a sudden, he's wrapped up in political extremism. He's getting involved in all sorts of, he said something about how his son died because of the woke mind virus, all this crazy stuff. And so, yes, it is a different Elon Musk. So people's opinion of him.
Well, I mean, that's his viewpoint on it. Whatever happened to his son, rest in peace. I hate that he lost a son. But for him to associate it as being because of the woke mind virus or subculture, then it must have had something to do with that related.
Him have changed. That's not crazy.
I mean,
there's so many examples of people saying my heart goes out to you. You did it with a little enthusiasm that probably wouldn't be recommended with hindsight.
Yes, but I was obviously meant in the most positive spirit possible.
Yes,
yeah,
obviously. But it's so strange where people want to think that you are openly publicly doing secret Nazi Sieg Heil hand motion.
It's openly, publicly, secretly. Openly, publicly, secretly.
And now I can never point at things diagonally. I can only point at things there and there. And then I see you have to divide that.
Yeah.
Because that's where the spaceship is, over there. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When CNN, when I was in
It's
all
like
my trouble.
absurd.
Every time CNN used a photo of me, it was one of the photos from the UFC weigh-ins where I go like this, welcome to the weigh-ins. So every photo is me. Every photo is me with.
It's absurd.
It's so crazy.
Well, it's deliberate propaganda.
Yes.
So that they know it was.
That's exactly what it is. Deliberate propaganda. It's no different than when trolls take stuff and twist it and try to make it seem like that's what happened somewhere to other unsuspecting people to turn them against you. It's the same. It's deliberate propaganda.
It was obviously not meant in a negative way. That I literally said my heart goes out to you, and it was very positive. The entire speech was.
All right, so it's all cool, but then more substantively, Elon drops this bomb about how Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. Listen to what he had to say.
Well, I mean, the government's one big pyramid scheme, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, you can tell me better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
Right, explain that.
Oh, so people pay into Social Security, and the money goes out of Social Security immediately, but the obligation for Social Security is your entire retirement career.
Oh boy!
So you're paying. With you're paying like if you look at the future obligations of Social Security, it far exceeds the tax revenue. Far. Have you ever looked at the debt?
Elon is so incoherently explaining this that I'm just going to take over. So he says Social Security is a Ponzi scheme because the money that's paid in by the people still working immediately comes out. Now, a Ponzi.
See, I didn't know that, and I bet you if most people knew that, they wouldn't. They would probably do everything they could to be independent contractors and try to avoid that, which technically is, I guess, illegal though at the same time. But I'm just saying what the reality is.
Scheme would be there's really no money invested. Okay, so the way a Ponzi scheme works would be investor number one invests $1 million and you think that it's invested in a mutual fund, for example, and it's not, right? Just like the people running this fund are just taking the money. The next person comes in and invests $2 million. And then when the first investor wants to pull their money out, their supposed earnings come out of that $2 million that the second investor put in, but there's never really any underlying investments. Like it eventually collapses when there aren't enough new investors to pay the returns. That's a Ponzi scheme. It's a very defined type of scam. Social Security
The guy with the
is a
last name
pay-as-you-go
Ponzi is
system.
responsible
So
for the
that's what
first major
Elon is
one.
kind of getting at here. Current workers pay into it, and that funds benefits for current retirees. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not designed to generate profits. It's just a system based on the full faith and credit of the US government. The US government has the authority to tax, it has the authority to borrow. It's not a secret that it's pay as you go. Social Security is designed to be self-sustaining over time. Now, the issue we are coming up against is that as more people retire, if you have more retirees relative to workers, you can have an insolvent or partially insolvent Social Security trust fund. Right now, if nothing is done, right? This is if you do nothing, the trust fund would be depleted in the mid-2030s. That's if you make no changes. But it would still be able to meet 75 to 80% of scheduled benefits. So it would be depleted in terms of accumulated money, but everybody would still be able to get 80% of their promised benefits. It's not a collapse, it's just a shortfall. Now, with some small adjustments, we've talked about a slight raise to the cap. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. You solve the problem. That's not a Ponzi scheme. It's the system as designed with a growing imbalance of workers to retirees, which needs to be addressed.
I think it'll
Not
collapse
the
though.
Ponzi scheme that Elon makes it out to be.
Because
Now,
we'll have
at another moment during this interview, they spoke to Grok. Grok is the Twitter AI chat bot, sort of version of ChatGPT. Very funny stuff.
Lever? No, she's just a pain in my ass.
Yes.
A fucking conspiracy theorist?
Yes.
Grok is the Twitter AI chat bot, sort of version of ChatGPT. Very funny stuff.
Lever? No, she's just a pain in my ass.
Yes.
A fucking conspiracy theorist?
Yes. Yes.
What are you doing?
Isn't that funny? It's really, really funny stuff. And finally, Elon Musk says some of the stuff he's up to, some of the stuff he's talking about, it could get him assassinated.
And what other methods?
I mean, this is really going to get me assassinated. It's like I'm not lengthening my lifespan by explaining this stuff, to say the least. I mean, I was supposed to go back to DC. How am I going to survive? This fucker's going to kill me for sure. In fact, I do think like it's like I actually have to be careful that I don't push too hard on the corruption stuff because it's going to get me killed.
Right.
Wow.
If he really, this is why he won't be able to root out corruption, because he's ready to do it. He's ready to do it, but they'll kill him.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the fact that this guy is arguably the most powerful person in American government right now,
and he's scared to talk.
If it doesn't terrify you, you must not be paying attention. I am not exactly a wizard at
You're not paying attention. If you can't catch on. I like to see some of this, but we just don't have the time to react to it all.
We started marketing ourselves on TikTok. It's amazing to see how it's growing. There's nothing else that would bring this kind of notability to our company.
We wanted to build a legacy, and that's exactly what we're doing on TikTok.
Hey, are you stuck at $3,000 to $10,000 per month in your custom furniture business? Listen, maybe you're skilled at woodworking, but your business.
The Joe.
Nazi Sieg-Heil hand motions.
And now I can never point at things diagonally. I can only point at things.
People are going to starve, Elon. This is horrible. And then you find out actually it's like $250 million for transgender animal studies. Like,
Yeah,
it's
they're
like
literally mutilating animals.
yes.
Mutilating animals in demented studies.
Yes.
That are like the worst thing you could possibly imagine from a horror show.
The beagle one. The beagle puppy one.
Horrific,
Yeah,
yeah.
where they covered their head in a basket and put fleas on their heads to eat them alive.
Yeah.
And then they studied these beagles and then killed them. Like, what are you going to learn from that? That's good for anybody.
Yeah. This some really psychotic stuff that happens. So yeah, I mean I guess the real threat here is to the bureaucracy. So like you probably saw, like, let's say like Trump as a threat to our democracy.
Yeah, it's really the bureaucracy and it's the oligarchy that's behind and pulling the strings of the bureaucracy. I mean, that's completely what it has to do with. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, you can't get around that.
Democracy, which is ironic since he was elected with the majority of the popular vote. They started saying I was a threat to democracy. But if you just replace threat to democracy with threat to bureaucracy, it makes total sense.
You saying that, Kate.
Right. So
you guys are out because it's late. I understand y'all.
I mean, the
have a
reality
great
is
night.
that
Thanks y'all for coming.
our elected officials have very little power relative to the bureaucracy until Doge. So Doge is a threat to the bureaucracy. It's the first threat to the bureaucracy. Normally the bureaucracy eats revolutions for breakfast.
Let's check this clip out.
From heated debates to awkward silences, Joe Rogan's interviews don't always go as planned, like when Joe clashed with political commentator Candace Owens.
You don't think we have to care about the environment? Like,
No, not even a little bit. Like,
not even a little bit?
no. Okay, let me clarify this. I don't throw trash on the ground. Like, I'm not saying like we need to trash the environment. Like, but do I believe in climate change? No.
Joe challenged her argument, suggesting the issue's complexity and questioning Candace's qualifications. Yet tensions only rose as the podcast's producer, Jamie Vernon, cited a website to bolster Joe's stance.
In 2014, the vast majority, 87% of scientists, said that human activity is driving global warming, yet only half the American public ascribe to that view. So
Yeah, I don't believe this at all. Just so you know, you can pull that up too. Like scientists who look up the opposite, right? Instead of looking for what you're searching for, looking for what you're not looking for.
Joe would then proceed to emphasize the severity of the climate crisis, painting a vivid picture of its potential impact.
This could
sometimes all of the stuff points in one direction, and when you find that to be the case, then that there's no alternative view because everybody's getting the same view. You can't always expect just because you hear one that there has to be the opposite somewhere. It's not always like that.
negatively impact all sorts of coastal cities. This could be a gigantic problem. This is not like propaganda that's drummed up by some sort of big business that seeks to make money off of this.
Nevertheless, Candace remained unfazed and held fast to her beliefs, fueling the conflict's escalation.
I don't believe it's real. Okay, so I can't sit here.
But here's the question. But why have a belief?
What do you mean?
Why have a belief as to whether or not global warming is real or not real?
It's not a belief in it. I don't believe in it.
However, after persistent questioning, Joe ultimately got Candace to concede that she wasn't fully informed on the topic.
How about not have a belief until you really have looked at the
you
data?
would prefer if my language, as opposed to admitting that I do not know this, I wouldn't die until I've never made a video, I've never made a public statement. You would have preferred if I had just started by saying I have no opinion.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
And while Rogan kept his composure during his debate with Candace Owens, the same could not be said for his argument with Barstool founder Dave Portnoy. The confrontation began when Portnoy dismissed British professional boxer and reality TV star Tommy Fury, asserting
Well, he dismissed somebody else, and Rogan got mad over that. That's kind of a little weird. I wonder why.
that he wasn't a legitimate boxer.
I mean, I was saying he's not legit. Well, yeah, Rogan does take boxing, MMA, all that stuff. Like I mean, he pretty much is an expert, considers himself an expert, and does take that stuff, seriously. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
I saw Tommy Fury box. He is not a boxer.
Well, he's definitely a boxer.
Well, he puts on gloves.
He's definitely a boxer. But is he a boxer like his brother? No.
Well, as the younger brother of former world heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury, Tommy often faces comparisons that overshadow his own achievements.
He's like, he is definitely a boxer. I mean, you say what you want about his record or whatever, but, don't disrespect him and disrespect him on my panel by, saying he's not something that I know for sure that he is, Like,
a perspective that Portnoy appeared to echo.
We would not know who Tommy Fury was if his last name wasn't Fury.
Probably we wouldn't know as much about him.
I don't.
But he's still a good-looking guy. He's built great. He looks looks the part.
Looks the part.
The conversation veered sharply downhill as Joe introduced a video displaying Tommy Fury's boxing prowess, sparking rising tensions.
Shut the up. Watch this.
Find the Tommy Fury. Find the Tommy Fury fight on the
shut the
card.
Shut the
This
up.
guy cannot.
Please shut the up and watch this. Watch what he's doing. This motherfucker is 100% a boxer.
Can you find me the record of
Watch this. Stop. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this.
And they're like, watch this, watch this, watch this. Look. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you and prove to you how you're wrong. Just shut up and watch this. That's pretty much what Joe's telling him to do and saying.
You're out of your mind if you don't look at this.
What
look
at that right hand. That was in slow motion.
No, it's not in slow motion.
I think you slowed that down.
No, if you don't think so, you're just being a hater.
Yet nothing compares to the way Joe lost his cool during a debate with
That's exactly it. If you don't, if you always got to go for the opposite thing when it comes to a specific person or topic, then you definitely are for sure a hater, whether it's justified, not, based on peer pressure, the crowd, whatever. I mean, you are a hater.
Steven Crowder about the impact of weed legalization on motor vehicle accidents.
Traffic fatalities regarding marijuana have skyrocketed.
Google that because that's nonsense.
No, we wrote about it
drunk driving arrests have dropped. What do you mean first of all,
I wrote about what the sources are, the original studies.
Just because someone gets in an accident and they're high. Hold on, stop.
No, hold on a second. This is
you interrupt way too much. You need to stop.
The scene unfolded with Joe.
You interrupt way too much. You need to stop. Imagine having the nerve to say that on like someone else's show. They're actually on, Joe's show. That's what's kind of all crazy about it.
Criticizing Steven's demeanor, setting the stage for a clash of perspectives and personalities.
Marijuana is one of the things that are good. And don't shore, man. Just like you don't shore turmeric, you don't shore ginger, you don't shore a reduced sugar diet. All those things that reduce inflammation are good for you.
I don't buy that smoking marijuana would be as beneficial as a reduced sugar diet. And my point is that people get so offended by me saying that and saying, but if you want to smoke, go ahead.
You might be correct.
Shouldn't be offensive.
But it doesn't matter because it's not a contest to see what's the most beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, like, why does it have to be a contest? Why do you have to measure them? Like, why is there that, like, such a almost like an innate drive for people that think that they have to do?
Worse, when Joe's introduction of a study led to a heated exchange of personal insults instead of constructive discussion.
Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado are at near historic lows.
You have been bringing up the source that you want to find.
Washington
Bring
Post.
up the study right there. Yeah, Washington Post. Bring up the study that we wrote. We wrote about it on our website.
Look, I don't care about your website, you since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado
Since you called me
While Rogan didn't shy away from mocking Crowder's website, he also showcased his own unapologetic self-importance during a cringeworthy moment on the Joe Rogan Experience episode 1572.
How are you so good at rock, paper, scissors?
It's just, skill, muscle, intuition.
Intuition. Can we play right now?
You want to play?
Yes.
Oh, but I only
The highway fatalities in Colorado.
Bring up the study that we wrote. We wrote about it on our website.
Look, I don't care about your website, you since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado.
Since you called me
While Rogan didn't shy away from mocking Crowder's website, he also showcased his own unapologetic self-importance during a cringeworthy moment on the Joe Rogan Experience episode 1570.
That's insane. Like he had these. Some of these I've never even heard of or seen.
Two.
The Crowder
How are
one
you
I
so
did.
good at rock, paper, scissors?
It's just, skill, muscle, intuition.
Intuition. Can we play right now?
You want to play?
Yes.
Oh, but I only play for stakes.
Okay. What do you want to play for?
How about if I win, I do the programming on your show for a week?
No. That's worth it.
He's like, no.
That's a lot of money.
Not a chance.
What kind of money? What do you think? I'm not saying like the ads or whatever. I'm
It'd
saying
be like programming, like who's going to be on?
Yeah, who's going to be on?
That's not possible. We're booked up months and months in advance.
You were so confident until just now. We could pick a month, few months off.
That's ridiculous to flip a coin on that. There's no chance.
Well, do you think that there's something of equivalent value?
No.
There's
Of
nothing.
that?
Nothing that I can do.
There's nothing that you could give me that would be worth a week of programming on the show. What are you going to give me?
What about a day of programming?
You'd have to give me a spectacular amount of money.
I sent you a.
All right, sounds like someone's scared to lose at rock.
A spectacular amount of money. Definitely.
Paper, scissors.
It sounds like someone else's.
His show is very syndicated worldwide. There's a lot of guests, very, very successful, and he knows how important it is. And plus, they're planned so much in advance.
No, you're asking me for something that's ridiculous. You don't have anything. You don't have anything that's worth a week of programming on the show. You don't have it.
That's rough.
It doesn't exist.
That's rough.
No, it doesn't. It literally doesn't exist. Like there's there's nothing that you can have that you could offer me that I couldn't buy myself.
I'll make.
No.
I think will be interesting.
No.
Enjoy talking with them.
You can't. No.
All right, fine. All right.
But that doesn't do anything for me.
However, this wasn't the only extremely awkward moment Rogan has had on his show. In episode 607, a cringe-inducing exchange unfolded as Rogan unintentionally disregarded kickboxer Joe Schilling's heartfelt sharing.
Dang, so, not only that, sometimes Joe does end up getting in moments where it seems a little cringe on his part. And I guess that's fair, like, it can happen to anybody. We all can come off sometimes a little unexpectedly at times, I guess. Cringe-y, maybe possibly to others, maybe, and ourselves. I don't know. But seems like it definitely does happen.
Of his life's traumas.
It was a really tough fight for me too. It was a really bad camp. It was probably the worst camp of my career. My dad had passed away like 3 weeks before the fight, and like 2 or 3 days after that.
Why does that look so shitty, Jamie?
My cousin passed away. So it was
boom.
Comedian Shane Gillis was also about to find out firsthand just how awkward interviews on the Joe Rogan Experience could be.
But to find out firsthand just how awkward the interviews can be on Joe Rogan.
If I get fired here, whatever, I'll just go do Joe Rogan next week and I'll be fine. Anyway, I thought that was funny. No?
What?
I'll just go on Joe Rogan this week and be fine. Yeah. Yeah, talking shit's really and saying that they definitely will hire you is really gonna help you actually end up getting hired. Dumbass.
It was like, I literally
thought?
I literally thought that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it'd be funny.
Well, it could have been funny.
Yeah.
I was booked up though.
No, it's fine. It was just funny to truly. That was a conversation I actually had.
However, nothing makes for more uncomfortable viewing than Joe arguing with his own friend, Eddie Bravo, who fanatically clings to the belief.
Yep. His own friend and poor soul that thinks way too much stuff is all conspiracy and interwoven and stuff, like just way too much consumption of Alex Jones mixed with what I think it has to do with magic mushrooms because he wasn't like that before them till they got around him. That's just the reality of it. He gets into this only mainly to try to promote his own show, though most of them do that mainly just for that reason because they know how many viewers he's got, you know.
Belief that the Earth is flat.
Show me a real picture. Show me a real picture. Listen, NASA does not have one of those satellites.
Fake.
Why do you think that's fake?
That's fake as fuck.
Why does it look fake?
It looks like something you would see in a movie.
That's because when they do it in a movie, they try to make it look like this, which is what looks real.
If that's real, you know, government's going around and like recoloring stuff and whatnot, and putting things in that when it's not there to try to hide up the obvious, you know, rebel misuse and all that stuff. I mean, like, talking the main one.
Real to you, man.
I think it's real.
They faked 6 moon
Eddie,
landings.
dude, stop saying that because it's irrelevant. Why would it be fake?
It's propaganda, man.
Eddie sparked the fiery debate with the brazen declaration that photos of around Earth are all fake. Joe, undeterred, then demanded proof of a genuine flat Earth image, igniting a quest for truth amidst the clash of beliefs.
Is there a photo?
Dang, I mean, that kind of states it pretty, sums up it pretty clear and to the point there, don't it? Let's
of this flat Earth?
One.
No, I don't. Like I just said again.
That's what I
there's
asked.
there's no photo of the flat Earth from space. There's no photo of the round
Because there is no flat Earth.
Earth from
That's
space.
not true.
Yes, there is. There's plenty of them. Hundreds of them.
That's not
the
true.
truth. It's all
No,
fake.
those. Why do you say they're fake though?
They look fake. They look
Okay,
CGI.
But you're not an
They
expert in
look
imagery.
that way.
Cornered and under pressure, Eddie countered with
So he thinks because they look like CGI, they must be, y'all. I mean, pretty sound logic.
the bold claim, asserting that Joe's sources were allegedly paid to perpetuate the conspiracy.
Hey, where did you get this information?
Jamie.
Where'd you get it?
Where'd I get what?
This information. Where is this coming from?
This is coming off the internet.
Exactly. So you're reading some information. I'm reading some information off the internet. You didn't go to the library.
Slow down.
It's on Wikipedia.
Just slow down.
Eddie, stop
There's
doing that.
sources here. There's a book called the American Journal of Science. I'm sure that a lot of people respect
Which is
that.
bought and paid for.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, it's bought and paid for. Sure. Just your way of trying to get out of not having to answer or talk to them.
It's bought and paid for. It's part of that.
Here's the thing, Eddie.
It's like the
why?
Washington Post.
Eddie, why would anybody be paying money for people to lie about the world spinning?
Eddie would proceed to vehemently deny that the Earth was spinning, dismissing the existence of concrete evidence to support such a phenomenon.
Eddie, people have known it's spinning forever. That's how the seasons
Gravity,
work.
baby.
That's how you see the sun. We spin around. That's why it
Okay,
makes
explain this
eclipses.
to me.
That's why we
That's why you
age,
can
too.
track time zones. That's why you can put a piece of stick in the ground.
You're saying all the correct.
It acts as a sundial.
After a lengthy exchange lasting more than 40 minutes, tensions mounted between the pair until Joe reached his breaking point.
I used to say the same stuff.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, like, he tried and would be very patient with him, and this dude just always has to come back with something that's contradictory or the opposite just for the sake of it.
Talking about the Earth being flat. Thousands of scientists have looked into it. You think they're all wrong? That's so insane.
You haven't looked into it.
I have.
No, you have.
Oh my God. How could I not have? You don't think I have? I'm watching you go down the rabbit hole. You don't think I've tried to pay attention to what these people are talking about? It doesn't work.
I don't think so.
Eddie, there's websites dedicated to debunking it. There's so many people working on these things, Eddie. The idea that they're all in on some sort of a giant global lie is insane.
However, few topics create as much discomfort as politics, as seen in episode 1882 of the Joe Rogan Experience, where a simple comment about a political candidate rapidly spiraled into a disagreeable exchange.
We look for someone who makes us feel good. Like, I'll feel good voting for him. I don't like her. She's a and they just decide this is how I'm voting. You know, like that's, I mean, that was a lot of people's perspective.
Yep. Just
on Hillary Clinton. I talked to a lot
I'm
of
pretty
people
sure
that
everyone
hated-
loved her. I'm pretty sure she
the
won.
most loved.
I liked Elizabeth Warren. She's
Why?
cool.
well.
Same. I liked her. I like her
artist.
tenacity. Yeah, but okay, who isn't?
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Okay,
I don't
but
think
did you
he's a
vote for
con
Bernie?
artist. He wasn't available to vote for.
Did
I
you
would've.
vote in the?
I didn't vote for in the
In
primary.
the primaries, right?
Yeah.
I
But
did.
I had him on my podcast. He was very sincere.
Okay, cool. I've
I
had my
think-
mom on my podcast. You want to flex?
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you all for coming out this evening. Appreciate it. Thank you all for joining the stream. Fusion. Oh, appreciate the super chat. Fusion, little Fusion. I just now seen that. Thank you for sending that about 10 minutes back ago. Appreciate it very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for joining and hanging out with me this evening. Please hit the like button, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Again, thank you very much, little Fusion, for the $5 super chat. You guys all have a great rest of your evening and night. Sleep tight, and see you later on. Peace out.